Oh my goodness. Hello, gems. It's so good to see everyone. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. We are, I think, 2 days off from the New Year. 2 days off from the New Year. How is everybody doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Vox, good to see you. Wither, hello, hello, hello. Sheffi, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hello, welcome in. We are restreaming today, so we have both Twitch and YouTube friends here today. If you are watching on YouTube and you haven't followed me on Twitch, make sure to check me out on Twitch. You can find it if you go to my channel page and click the little links like up on the right on the banner. I don't have it in the description right now because I didn't prepare it, and if you're watching on Twitch and you want to support me on YouTube, you can type in !YouTube on Twitch to send the support over there. Thank you so much, Sheffy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I really appreciate the kind words about my videos. My joy. So good to see you again. Welcome in, Chaos Creature. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Trey, oh my gosh, so good to see you again. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's been a while since there's been a stream on YouTube. I don't stream on YouTube as much as I used to. I haven't been streaming a lot in general, just because of life. But we will talk about all that stuff today. I redid my PFP, so it's a drawing now. Oh, awesome. What kind of drawing? Is it of your own character? Like, tell me more about it. Hello, Too Much Dynamite. Welcome in. You're Dynamite. I love that name. Too Much Dynamite. Hi, Corlith. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Alpa. Oh my goodness. Happy, what's today? Friday? Happy Friday. Welcome in. How are you doing? Leo the Hedgehog. Welcome, welcome. What is everyone's New Year's goal to be? Yes, we're going to talk about New Year's goals today. Oh my goodness. Where are my alerts? Wow. Here we go. Wow, Luce, thank you so much for the sub on Twitch. Tier 1 for 20 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Luce. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Mal the Phoenix, good to see you. How's it going? Words cannot explain how fast I clicked on this notification. Me too. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. Hello, hello. And Corla, thank you for the sub at Tier 1 on Twitch for 5 months. Hard to believe it's been 5 months already. That's almost half a year, Corlith. Thank you for supporting me for 5 months and beyond, plus all the emotes. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. Peanuts are tasty. Welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. So nice to see you. Monstalicious, how's it going? welcome in. Durandal, the one and only. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. I've started branching into collabs. Ooh, what kind of collabs? Like, what have you been doing in your collabs? Like, tell me more about that. Setting up OBS stuff, awesome. Peanuts, thank you for the biddy. Fire King, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to start stream like 3 hours ago, but I was having issues with my OBS and my camera setup, and it's still having issues. I had to do a really weird like workaround, but yeah, we got it fixed now. I'm doing great, Luce, thank you. Good afternoon, Thai Panda, welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. So nice to see you, to meet you. What happened behind you? Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about it. How's Vive been? Vive's been fantastic. I've loved it. It's been great. I'm reworking my studio space. That's all I can really say at the moment. So everything is taken out of my room right now. I'm going to be reworking my studio space. So right now, there's nothing behind me. I know it's weird and it's like, where's all the color? Where's all the like... but it's okay because it's being reworked into some cool stuff that I don't really know how much I'm able to talk about, so it's in the process and stuff. We'll just leave it at that. But yes, I'm good, even though behind me looks a little bit like Saya. What's going on? I promise I'm doing fine. Janet, so good to see you. Welcome in. How has Vtubing been going for you? Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. It was a part of the chatting podcast and doing co-op games. Ooh, a chatting podcast. What kind of stuff did you talk about on the podcast? And It Takes Two is such a good game. Who here has played It Takes Two? Put a number 2 in chat if you've ever played the game. Put a number 1 in chat if you've never played It Takes Two. If you have not played and you have a friend that you can play with, I recommend that you play the game. It's such a cool game. I respect it on a game dev level just so much. It's incredible. We have so many people who've never played. Fire King has never played. Mitsu, Mizuki, so good to see you. Janet has played. Oh my gosh. All of the ones in chat, better change to a 2. 2023 goals. Let me start you off with your first goal. Play It Takes Two. Fantastic game. It's a co-op game. I've never played anything like it. It's really good. Hi Zane, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. You essentially built my first avatar. Gonna show it off on Sunday. That's amazing, Thai Panda. That's so exciting to hear. If you'd like to share your work with us, make sure you join the Discord. You can share it in the hashtag stream chat. I would love to see. Are you doing a 2D model or a 3D model? Kitsune, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, hello. We talked about random things like what constitute a mecha and what the point does modding a game like Minecraft make it no longer Minecraft. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so talking about modding games, that's a really interesting topic. I think the modding community for games is cool though, because it gives a lot of people a chance to like game dev without having to create like their whole own game from scratch, but sometimes like they do. But you did your hair? I did, yes. I'll take my headset off for a bit. I wanted to do a new look. I left the front of my hair blonde and the back of it's like a ginger. So I don't know, kind of looking like a cinnamon roll. I really wanted to do something new and just something very different because I felt like, 2023, I want kind of a fresh start with doing something that was a little bit different. So here we are. I like how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know. It's been a lot of fun. I have never really gone ginger before, so it's been interesting. Cinnamon roll Saya. That's right, me too. That's right. Hi, Blitzy. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm planning to get a new PC and do streams and live 2D stuff in 2023. That's awesome. Are you going to build your PC, me too? Like, where are you going to get it? Oh my gosh, thank you, Blitzy, for the kind words. I appreciate it. What happened to your space? Hi, Wolfie. It is empty. So for those of you just coming in or wondering about my space, I'm redoing my studio space. And I guess I can't say this. I'm turning it into an actual like production studio in this room. So there's a lot of stuff. I had to move everything out and I'm going to be getting all the new stuff and starting to set it up. So we're working towards it. We're going to have good lighting. We're going to have crispy camera. It's going to look so clean. It's going to be so cool, guys. I cannot wait. I'm really, really excited for it. So, it's going to be a while though. Probably honestly not until like the end of January. So my background's been a little bland. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little bit sad sitting in this room with just white walls. But it's okay. Transitions and such. So we're all good. Hi, Bossy. How's it going? Hello, hello. I haven't streamed in a while. So me too. It's been a while for me since I've been here as well. Yeah, Ty, I'd love to see it. I got models I should make in rig for 2023. Yay! Yay, awesome. So exciting, so exciting. I don't know, probably gonna buy a Windows 11 since I've been using Windows 7. You've been using Windows 7 this whole time? My goodness. Rune Zune, welcome in. So good to see you. Hello, hello. I am planning a new PC and I don't know what you think. What PC should I go for streaming? Well, it depends what your budget is. For streaming, there's a really fantastic website. I'm not sponsored by them. I'd love to be though, so if they're ever out there and listening. NZXT is a great website you can go to look up streaming PCs and such, so that's what I would recommend. Look up NZXT and go to their streaming PC section. But like I said, I don't know what your budget is. I still think it's cheaper to build a PC off of PC Part Picker, but if you would rather just buy a pre-built PC, I would recommend NZXT. Hi Labrius, welcome in, so good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, if you guys have any questions related to that stuff, you can ask. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know, but I'll give you my best piece that I can. Unrelated questions, are those buyer dynamics DT? Yeah, these are DT990s. I used to use Audio Technicas, but my Audio Technicas I had for like 4 years, Blitzy, and they started to peel really bad. So then I asked one of my production friends, my audio production friends, about what headphones they'd recommend, and they recommended these guys. So I've liked them so far. They've been nice. They've been good. They've been enjoyable. It looks like it gets boring to get some RGB strips and light that room. Yeah, we definitely, our RGB strips are in the plan for sure. Really cool lighting's in the plan. Hey Saya, how is your Xmas? It was really good, Dragon Boy. Thank you so much for asking. How was everybody's Christmas? Tell me about it if you don't celebrate. How are your holidays in general? Maybe you had a week off. I know I'm hoping to start streaming in January. Yes, New Year's streaming. That's right. Gotta crush it. My goals for 2023 are just to have fun, probably post more on my channel and just redraw some old artworks. That is amazing. That is really a bunch of really great goals, Bossy. I love to hear it. I think I need to upgrade my PC a bit since some of the games I was setting up were lagging on OBS. Yes, streaming plus running a game, it's a lot for your PC to handle, so definitely might want to look into that. Bunny Studios, welcome in. So lovely to see you. How is your day going? Hello, hello. Next headphone upgrade, Sennheiser HD 660s box. I did look at Sennheisers when I was getting my new headphones, but my friend recommended these ones, so. Lab, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. Lab, how are you doing? How is the art going? It's so good to see you. I think of you often, Lab. I love your artwork, and I always think about your artwork when I just think about like artists that I really respect and appreciate, and you are one of those people. I love my buyer dynamics. Had them for years. I hope they'll serve you well for even longer. Yeah, I've enjoyed them so far, and it's cool to hear that you have them as well, Blitzy. Plur baby, welcome in. I'm hoping people do some gentle goals for the new year. What do you mean by gentle? Like what do you mean by that? Can you like zone in a little bit more? Also, welcome in, Plur baby. It's great to have you on the stream. Welcome, welcome. I never fixed Photoshop. What happened to your Photoshop? Wolfie says it was good. My community wanted me to rest the entire week, so I'm revamping everything, all content. Ooh, do you have any like sneak peeks or things you can tell us about your revamp? Like, what are you revamping? Like, I'd love to hear a little bit more about it. I got a circuit machine and a mattress and possibly New Year's streaming just so I can play on a funnier Minecraft or a funny Minecraft server. God, that mattress feels like heaven after sleeping on a futon for 6 months. I'm so happy for you. Good mattresses, they really make the difference when sleeping, when relaxing, so that's great to hear. Good, and mattresses last a long time too. Long lifespan for sure. I'm gonna be starting streaming sometimes in January. I'm Hypro to affiliate. Let's go! Let's go! Who has streaming New Year's goals? Put a 1 in the chat if you have any goals related around streaming for the new year. That's me right here. 1. Super duper excited. Look at everybody who's ready to go for streaming. Look at how many streamers we got in the chat. Yo, I'm so excited for you guys. 2023 is our year. Year of the streamers, year of the content creators. We're gonna absolutely crush it. Oh, that makes me so excited to see. Guys, you just gave me like so much motivation. I just felt like my veins like fuel with like motivation. I'm so pumped. That's awesome. My goals are getting a better job, getting my driver's license, uploading stuff to the music platforms, and reworking my creative space. Yay! All fun creative goals, plus some personal goals. I'm so happy to hear that, Luce. Sounds amazing. Is there any specific music platform you're looking to grow on? Is there any one that you've zoned in on? I'd love to hear that. Whoops. Wanted to thank you for making such helpful tutorials on YouTube. Helped me so many others too. Oh, Dynamite! Yo, you're dynamite. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. I'm so happy I can help you with my tutorials and help guide you in your journey. Remember that I'm here for you, live streams. I am on Discord. You can find me at any time if you need assistance or help. I got your back. I'm here to support, and I'm so glad that I can help with the beginning of your journey. That is amazing to hear, Dynamite. Photoshop randomly freezes after I upgraded my computer last year. I was hoping to get a 3060 would fix that. What about your driver? Are you using a game driver or studio driver, Fire? Maybe like reinstalling the files. It could be a big mix of stuff. Man, I'm here, yo, with the technical problems. I literally spent the last 3 hours trying to fix my OBS. My camera wasn't working, and I was gonna try to use my phone as a camera. I plugged in another camera. I reinstalled my cameras. I switched there's so many things that I just had to do, and I had to change courses because it wasn't working. So I found a kind of solution. I'm not actually using a video capture device for my camera right now, for those of you who understand how OBS works. I'm literally using like the camera app that's on my PC. It's whack. The amount of solutions and problem solving that live streamers get in their skill kit is insane. Everybody out here who streams knows what I'm talking about. Anybody who's a streamer, I swear to gosh, you can put us on Mars and we would know how to survive with nothing. Because we know how to do it. Like, we know how to just make it work and like find a way. But big props to Vox, because Vox actually helped me problem solve this because I was lost. I tried like everything. But we got it to work. So I understand that, like, yo, things are not working. So I'm sorry, Fire King. I hope that you can figure it out because it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, Thorn, same to you, Thorn. I'm sending all the good vibes your way, Thorn. I was just checking out your YouTube channel. I'm super duper excited for you. I'm not sure if your goals are still in the YouTube direction because we haven't really talked much lately. But it was super cool to see your devlog. I watched some of your devlog, and it looks like it did good, and it looks like you had a really good time making it. And I want to tell you and compliment you on your storytelling in that video. You did a very good job, and I think a lot of people miss this when they do game dev vlog like content, is to tell a story and to keep the viewer interested in your journey and your path. And you did a very, very fantastic job making the person continue to be interested in what you were talking about and what you were learning. So I just want to really compliment you on the core content that you had there in your devlog. It was really, really well done, and I was very inspired watching it. So amazing work. Oh, thank you, Zola. I hope you're doing super well. Persona, it's so good to see you again. Welcome. 2023 is about to be amazing. My goals for next year is to try to balance streaming with studying. You're going into majoring in linguistics and Japanese. I think I might try to do some study streams. Yeah. I encourage you all to use content creation and streaming as a tool to get better at things that you're excited to learn about and to grow in. I think that's really important, and I actually am going to talk a little bit more in depth about that in a while. I have a lot to talk about today on stream, but I'm kind of catching up with everybody since it's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed, so it's good to see you all. It's been a while, but I have a lot to talk about, updates, things and such, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. But I hope everybody has a fantastic 2023. I'm very, very pumped. Try to mostly go for Spotify, using Ditto Music, which has a lot of different platforms included. Yeah, like a music distributor, Luce. I'm going to be drawing my own banner, emotes, and such. My YouTube will be solely focused on cosplay, and my Discord is a ghost town, so I'm thinking of making it like a Patreon exclusive thing. So I'll be sharing convention spots, future cosplay stuff, as well as connecting that to my Ko-Fi. My Discord is subscriber based for bot spam safety. Yo, oh my gosh, amazing. Well, I'm gonna start recording too. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're good. That's super duper awesome, Wolfie. It sounds like you have a lot of fantastic goals ahead of you. Lots of creative goals, lots of personal goals, business goals. I'm extremely excited for you, and I hope it goes wonderfully. Plur, baby, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You are now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Thank you for the support here on Twitch. I appreciate you. G-Million2112, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So good to see you. Lucky Mize, welcome in. Senpai, VTuber Senpai, welcome in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hello. What's going on with your room? Where did it all go? So my room is currently being turned into a production studio. So I had to move everything out of my room, and I'm going to be getting a bunch of new stuff, like really cool lighting equipment, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I can't say much more than that. But it's going to be turning into a production studio, so it's very empty right now, but it's because we had to move stuff out. The only thing I have left is like my desk up here with my computer, obviously, and my towers for tracking. Yeah, I'm super excited. Senpai, how are you doing? Welcome in. Update me on things. Welcome, welcome. Plur Baby says apparently I was subbed on YouTube and in the Discord, but not on Twitch. Hey, Plur Baby, I appreciate your support on YouTube, Twitch, and in the Discord. It means a lot to me that you'd support me in my journey as a creator, so thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you. Moonlight Game Studios, girl, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. So good to see you. Been sick but good. I'm so sorry, man. Sickness has been like everywhere for a lot of people, so sending the best energy your way. I hope you heal, not quickly, but immediately. I hope you heal immediately. Sending the good vibes your way. Suppose I ought to get back to doing things, so I'll lurk. It sounds good. I hope the lurk goes well, Zola. Sokyo! Oh my gosh, Sokyo, it's so good to see you. Hello, what are you working on? Welcome, welcome. Wither says, I always wonder what the VIP role in the Discord. It showed the people who got VIP in chat, because if I think I might be missing it. Sometimes it correlates, but sometimes it's separate. Sometimes it's just people who've been in the community for a while, but it should correlate to you being VIP in Twitch too. So, Wither, if you just say something in the stream chat so I can add VIP to you, I'll make sure you have it added in the Discord. Thank you for letting me know. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect Twitch like that, so sometimes I don't always register to like add it at both, but yeah, it's I don't think VIP is separate. It's like I don't even know, to be honest with you. It's like a little mix of like VIP from Twitch and like people who've just been in the community for a long time. Your Discord and YouTube's been so helpful. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that, Plur Baby. Tell me more about yourself. What are you looking at getting started and getting into this year? Oh my gosh, you're welcome, Sokyo. You're so welcome. No problem. It's finicky. Yeah, it absolutely can be, for sure. Let me scroll up. Bro, my steels were held together with my duct tape, in words of Todd Howard. It just works. It just works. It was already getting McGoovering. I don't even know if I said that right. I managed to make a pop filter out of pizza box packing foam once streaming. Just took it to the next level. That is hilarious. Weird streaming moments. Oh my gosh, I've had the craziest stuff. I've like dangled microphones from the ceiling before. Like I said, all streamers have done something insane. Like I think we all have like a little bit of insanity like going on. You know what I'm saying? What you got for Christmas, Saya? Oh man, I got a lot of food. I've got, what else did I get for Christmas? I'm trying to think about how I want to talk about this. Mostly just like little objects and like, you know, things like Band-Aids. This is so like things like Band-Aids, things like chapstick, like all the little, I don't know what to call them. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but got a lot of that, you know, stocking stuff. I don't know. It's all blend together. I don't even think I've like actually sat down to think about what I got for Christmas. Insanity. I call it creativity. Yo, both honestly. I can't redeem push-ups. Are they turned off right now? The Pillow House mic booth. Wait, Pillow House? What is that? What do you mean by that? I sent the whip of my VTuber model. Oh yeah, let me take a look. Let's take a look in the stream chat. Let us take a look. Okay, Wither, I'm gonna add a VIP to you. All right, there we go. Perfect. Thank you for the lurk, Plur Baby. I appreciate it. Dude, this sweater is getting a little hot right now. Speaking of which, this outfit that I'm wearing right now, I got all from this sweater and this shirt. I got from Social Book. They are somebody I'm working with. I'm still waiting on a few pieces of clothing from them, but I'm going to be doing a YouTube short video. I partnered with them, which is cool. So this is exciting because I've really been wanting to work with clothing brands more and do like a little bit of modeling stuff. So that's been really exciting. They're called Social Book, and I don't have a link to them right now, but I will. I'll keep you guys updated when I make the official post. But if you like the clothes that I'm wearing, or if you are interested in this, they have a lot of really cute stuff that I enjoyed a lot. This sweater's really cozy. This is really cute too, and it can go like under anything. But Social Book, Social Book is one of their brands. Social Shop is their clothing brand, I believe. How's everybody spending their New Year's? I haven't come up with specific plans yet. I'm sure I'm going to be eating something really nice with my mom. We'll probably watch some shows. I'm excited. It's going to be nice. Really chill. Did you get yourself a gift this Christmas? I did. I got myself a few gifts. I got a cute wig that I can't show off right now. I've got a few different articles of clothing as well. I love fashion. I'm huge into the fashion. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. The in-laws got me some Razer Cam and a Yeti mic. They're awesome and spent way too much. Oh my gosh, Ty, for your streaming. That's going to be so exciting. Yeti mic is a great starting mic. Love the Yeti. And Razer Cam, that's amazing. I'm super duper excited for you. Very excited. I got my first Squishmallow. Squishmallows are the best. For people who have never seen, oh my gosh, I can't talk. For people who have never seen Squishmallows, you gotta look them up. They're like the coziest thing. They're the cutest thing. For my birthday, a member in the community named Rayla and her daughter sent me a blue wolf Squishmallow, and it's the cutest and most fluffy and coziest thing ever. Yeah, amazing. Oh my gosh, Ty, I'm excited for you. So when's your first streaming day? I got a sketching board for my electrical work. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Luce. Probably gonna spend my New Year's working on back-end prep stuff for streaming. Back-end prep, amazing. Yep, I know. I'm like in goal mode too. I'm like planning. I'm in planning mode at the end of the year, so I'm right there with you, Trey. Let's take a look. I don't have a display capture up right now, but let me add one for a second. I can't really like set my camera up like super well at the moment. Hold on, guys. We're gonna like stare into the abyss for a moment. And let's do display 2. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, it just switched itself back. Bro. Okay, there you go. We got some like somewhat jazz music. I'll just put it here for now. You work at an expression meme with your boyo Echo. It's an excuse to see what colors I'm using for each emotion. They aren't dynamic right now, but colors go burr. Oh, these are fun. I've always wanted to do one of these. I really, really enjoy these. Like doing like little expression sheets or like to draw this in your style sheets. That's fun with her. That's super exciting. I really like the embarrassed one. I think that's my favorite so far. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome in Ukchana Man. Hey there, Happy New Year's. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Happy New Year's. Do you have any New Year's goals, Unk? Welcome in. What is the best way to make a male muscular like a bodybuilder 3D model? Reference photos is my best piece of advice. Ballast, welcome in. How is it going? So lovely to see you. I have the purple stingray Squishmallow. Love them. There's a purple stingray. Oh my gosh, adorable. My sister got me a cat unicorn Squishmallow for Christmas. I also sleep most of the time with a large reindeer Squishmallow. That's amazing. I have like a giant pink like cat Squishmallow. It's super long and it's really cozy to like sleep on as well. So I relate with you, Sokyo. Hello, Star Guardian. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'll be doing my first real stream on Sunday. I plan on chatting for a couple minutes, then letting chat choose for the list of games. Ooh, what kinds of games are you thinking? I love how his hair flares up when scared or angry. That's fun. Yeah, that's really fun to add that extra element with her. Very cool. I might have to use an expression sheet. Thank you for the idea. Yeah, expression sheets are fun, Trey. I totally recommend one. Call you, do I say Shannon? Or is it Channon? Do I say Shannon? Which one? Sure. Yeah, hi Dino, welcome in, so good to see you. The reference photos are giving me flashbacks to drawingprompts.org. You know, it's my fave. Using the new pens for Splatoon art, have it mimic Splatoon art style yet, but getting closer. Ooh, fun. Very inky, very in the style. Hi Sarah, welcome in, so good to see you. Hello, hello. Happy New Year, welcome in. How are you doing? My favorite part of drawing is doing expressions. I love doing expressions too. Expressions are so fun. It's just like being able to express how a character feels and then like nailing that when you draw it is like, such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. Amazing. Made a secret Santa for my friend. It's a Spinal Mane bubblegum and her pet pumpkin fairy floss. Oh, here's some more Splatoon art. Beautiful. This is cute. I really like the color palette with her. The color palette's very like cotton candy vibes. My name is Shannon, but my mom changed it with a C. Oh, got you. Okay, so Shannon. I'll call you Shannon then. So nice to meet you, Shannon. Welcome. Dino, thank you for the sub on Twitch for 16 months. I can get my sub drivers. I've heard the like sub baby at 9 months. I've never heard the sub driver's license at 16 months. That's funny, Dino. Vroom vroom. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. My New Year's resolutions are draw more consistently every day if I can. I also want to get back to the gym more consistently and want to learn to cook more foods. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, wait, let me see. Finally redraw my D&D Scarecrow boy. Oh wait, friends who speak about dreams, his name is Atticus. This is Atticus. Oh, I like the design a lot. I like the mix too of like the purple and blue like pants. And I really like this just like hat. The design is really cool. Very, very nice. Very nice. Draw your D&D. Oh, you did redraw your Scarecrow boy. Okay. Let me see. Oh, is this? Oh no, this is your Scarecrow boy. And the other one was Atticus. Look at him. Oh my gosh. I love the shape design. I love the character like shape design. Hi, Dead Son. Welcome in. How's it going? Something like Smite or Dofus. I have a small list of stuff downloaded. Ty. No way. No way that you play Dofus. Is there still a like community that plays Dofus? I love that game. Have you ever played Wakfu? Dofus and Wakfu are two of my favorite games of all time. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. VTuber Rude, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. Welcome. You're now magical. Celestial Wolf Girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. You still a VTuber? Do you still play VR chat, if you don't mind me asking? Yes, I am a VTuber. I do stream with my real face, my real self. Sometimes though, and today is one of those days. And I do play VR chat. Yes, I have way too many hours in that game. How about you? Are you a VTuber and do you play VR chat, Shannon? Dofus is a turn-based MMORPG. It is amazing. I love it so much. And the second version of it was Wakfu, but the community is kind of dead, like a little bit. Wicker is my chaotic gremlin that absolutely hates birds for a good reason. He's just a scarecrow doing scarecrow things. Let's go. Real face has many other faces. Yeah, right. No, that's true. That's why I'm like, I don't know what to call it. I have played Dofus haven't played Dofus in a long time, but it's one of my favorites. Me too, Ty. Tofu bolts are my favorite build. Oh my gosh. I never got so deep into it to know like fully what my builds were and stuff, but I really, really loved the game a lot. You haven't played, but you want to. Yeah, they're both really good, Ty. I'm so excited to hear that you play it because it's one of my faves too. Cam Nyan, welcome in. Happy New Year. I want to get back into VR chat. I have so many amazing moments in VR chat during the pandemic. Yeah, VR chat's a great game. I've made some of my bestest friends in VR chat. It's amazing. I love it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at the little ears. This is Sai's VTuber model with RTX on. That's why it's so realistic. So cute. That's right. That's right. You already know. Finally drew that was a full body of the rat OC from Basora, made her an MC skin. Oh my gosh, the cutest. And you got a circuit or a cricket machine. Wither, how do you like the cricket machine? I've thought about getting one. I wondered on like cost effectiveness of like cricket versus ordering like third party. How are you enjoying the cricket machine? For anybody who doesn't know what a cricket machine is, you can use it. I don't know if it's for more than just making stickers, but you can make like custom stickers. So for anybody who's interested in like doing their own stickers, Cricut, you can get them at Michael's if you have a Michael's where you live. It's a craft store. Comparing them to my hand cut stickers, I can't get over it. Yes, I did test it with the soundbite size sticker I made in the past. Yay! That's amazing. Don't mind my fat little fingers. Bro, oh my gosh, this looks so great. Cute! Oh, amazing. Only crickets I know are the insects in the sport. Dude, cricket just gets like all the names everywhere, I guess. That looks amazing. Also, the skin turned out nice too. The art stream, the one reference to Keith Haring. Oh, Hades. Oh, sweet. This is sweet. Oh, I love it. The machines they can do vinyls too. That's awesome. Hi, Sweet Tea Craft. So good to see you. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you so much, Sweet Tea. I really appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I have one. Oh, you do? You have a cricket as well. How do you like it, Dedsum? This is amazing. Look at the references. Cute. Why is the chat part an issue? Persona, what do you not like about the chat part? Art stream. Oh, so nice. Look at how adorable. It's confusing at first, but really fun. Can cut over 100 different materials. I'm first doing just vinyl and sticker paper. But hopefully I honestly want to open a sticker business if I can perfect using it. You totally should, Wither. I think you do really well on Etsy. So Zaya, did you have a good Christmas? I did. Thank you so much. I hope you had an amazing day and got some awesome presents. I had a fantastic Christmas. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the kind words. Christmas was amazing. It's great. I use it for making shirts and stencils. Okay, shirts and stencils too. Wow. Okay, we got a lot. The elevator music. I was trying to find like something good. You know, I think I want to do, let's see if we can find like fantasy music. Let me see what we can find. Fantasy music. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. All right, my dearest mom loves her Cricut. Ooh, but I'm gonna get a laser cutter next instead of a Cricut. Sweet, upgrade. I got a manga drawing kit for Christmas. Ooh, what was in your manga drawing kit? Fun. For some reason, I always feel super energized during your streams. Let's go. Good. Feel the energy. Why do we have vocals right now? Hold on. Fantasy music, instrumental, ambiance, fantasy music, through fire and through water. Okay, there we go. I have a Silhouette Cameo 4 cutting machine that I need to mess with. There's so many options out there for like machines you can get. We don't celebrate Christmas here. I did get gifts for my birthday since it's on the 21st. Happy late birthday, Mitsu! Happy late birthday. My goodness. Yay. I would sing happy birthday for you, but I'm wearing my nails right now and I literally cannot play with my nails, so I'll have to sing it for you another time. I was mainly different fine liner pens and colors of the sketchbook and how to draw anime book. Yay! Do you know who the author is on the anime book, Star? Gonna get some ambiance music in the chat soon. Let's go. I'm way too introverted to talk to people on VR chat. It's helped a lot of people actually who are like more introverted too. I think it's about finding the right group of people. You could just kind of listen into until you find like a group of people that you're like, oh yeah, like I think like those are people I'd want to talk to. So it actually helps a lot of people with that, believe it or not. Oh my gosh, yay, so fun. I really like the sketchy, like painty sort of look. This is super cool. So nice. Awesome. Let's go, Ty. Excited for you. Too much dynamite? Oh my gosh, let's go. Get ready to set up looping animation for this drawing. Hand the smoke from Easy Bake. Oh my gosh, I love this art too. So cute. You guys, I'm so proud. Look at everybody crushing it. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Awesome. Yay. I'm introverted, but I like VR chat a lot. Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of introverted people enjoy it. That's okay, though. You sang happy birthday to me last year. Yo, but I need to sing this year for you, too. It'll happen. If you want to add me on VR chat, I can DM you my profile name on Discord if you want. Sure, yeah, you can shoot me a DM on Discord. I will probably be doing a VR chat party. I still owe you guys a VR chat party. I don't know if we owe two, but we're still going to do a VR chat meetup at some point. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. Good afternoon, end of year lads, making a new year list, ladies, and of course 2023 All-Star Sapphire. Aw, thank you, Mal. How are you doing? Welcome in. People in VR chat love to drink. That is true. It is true. The culture there's a little wild. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it's true. The author is Ruth Kiach. I've never heard of them before. VR chat meetup. Yeah, we've had one on the list for a while, Dino. I owe it to the community. I want to hang with Sapphire and VR. Yeah, we're definitely going to do one. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord to stay up to date for events like that. And also my Twitter is another great place to follow if you want to stay up to date with videos or just any events that we're doing in general. The only reason I haven't gotten back into VR chat is I haven't used VR in a while, so I feel motion sick. Yeah, sometimes you gotta train it. There's days where I feel motion sick too. It depends on the day sometimes. But you can kind of train yourself into it. Taking some time to write the next D&D game. Yay! D&D! Do you have a group to play with? She has an online portfolio. Some of the online manga series she's worked on, and her art style is pretty cool and unique. Yay! Awesome. So what webcam would you recommend for VC face for Wink support? Do you mean like, are you asking about like full face tracking, Rachel? Is that what you mean? Any 2023 goals? Yes, we're going to talk about I got mad 2023 goals that we're going to talk about very shortly. After I catch up here in stream chat, we'll be talking about it. Whip of my VTuber model. Akuma looks amazing. Loving it. Love the eye shape. Currently working on drawing some art from 2019. I used to always draw my OC just standing there. Oh, cute. I love the little shirt. Adorable. The reference to the expression thing. Oh, fun. Crosscode. This is great. Oh, so cute. And then my OC drawn in it over an image from Pinterest. Oh, fun. That's a cool idea to like draw your character into a space. I like that a lot. That's really cool. That's a cool idea. That's very fun. Yay. Music from Loose, which we'll take a listen to. Let me read. We got a bot alert. Get them out. First bot not of the year. We haven't started the new year yet, technically. Spam stream chat to make the stream last forever. I have a lot to talk about, so we'll be hanging out for a while, even when I catch up. Boo, bots are stinky. Got 2 groups actually, one via online next Monday, which is what I'm currently writing, and in person on Wednesday. Oh, cool. So you're doing 2. How do you feel about doing 2 groups at once? Do you like mix things up? Like, how does it feel? Thank you for the hydrate, Bren. Let me take a sip. Ah, very tasty. Guys, is the music volume okay? Put a 1 in chat if it's okay. Put a 2 in chat if it needs to be increased. Put a 3 in chat if it needs to be lowered. I don't know what it sounds like on your end right now, so I just want to check. 1, good? Okay, sweet. Okay, everybody seems to be on the same page here. 2, increase. I'll increase it ever so slightly. Okay. Hopefully that's good. If that's too loud, let me know. Alright, perfect. Alright. Good now? Okay, awesome. Amazing! Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Alright, we'll take a listen to Luce's music as well. I'll actually pause that one. I don't know how this volume, because SoundCloud's going to be different. Chill and sleep! Luce, you're trying to put me to sleep in the new year? That's fine. Very beautiful. I'm loving this already. Very ambiance vibes. Talent, thank you so much for the happy 2023. How are you doing? Welcome in. So good to see you. Added the hair. Cute! I love the face expression as well. Adorable. My sister made this t-shirt for me with her cricket. Oh, sweet. So it does like embroidering. That's cool. That's cool, Corlith. See, I didn't know that the cricket was capable of that. That's really cool. Wow. Wither, have you tried this yet? Have you tried the shirt thing? The music sounds so magical, doesn't it? It sounds very fantasy and magical. Very good, Luce. Very beautiful. It's fun. One is more role-playing focused and are thus playing villagers in the town of Fog on the Sea, who for some strange reason is stuck in a permanent mist. The other one is a group of veteran players who want to do an evil game, thus they're starting the prison and needing it out. Okay, sweet. So you have like a good mix of like how it is. That's awesome. That is amazing. Oh, you need a hot press. Okay. Is that like an extension to it? Streamers work too hard, they need to rest. Luce, put your sleepy music magic to work. Oh, I love that tray. The cutter and the hot press. Okay, interesting. Very cool. Finally means the sticker I made for my friend can finally be made into an actual sticker. Too bad he updated his design, so I guess I gotta redraw it. Gotta figure out how to cut it out with an own outline after the light cut for the peel itself, but I'll figure it out one day. That's cool. Yeah, figuring out how to cut it out. That looks good though. You did a good job cutting it out. If you cut that out by hand, yeah, that looks really good. That looks fantastic. Saw some people doing this on Twitter. Wanted to share my favorite sketch I created for 2022. This, without a doubt, the sketch I made of Revy from Black Lagoon. I was super proud of. Me too. I love the skirt. Especially the detail in the clothing. Yeah, and the like walking behind too, because this is like a very different pose, and that turned out really well. That turned out really well, Lagoon. Lion. You know, dude, all the names are just blending together. That looks really good, Lion. That looks really, really good. Share the main theme soundtrack for your comic here. Oh, you do music as well, Dynamite? We have another musician. Luce, we have another musician friend. Yay! That's awesome, Dynamite. I'm excited to listen to it after we're finished with listening to Luce's music. Quickly booting up MC, I forgot to take a screenshot of the 3D model hats. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, that was beautiful, Luce. That was very, very well done. Very magical, and it fit the theme of the music that we're playing right now, too. Noodles and Demons! What a name for a track! Noodles and Demons. Is it going to be, like, loose, but also, like, hardcore at the same time? I guess we're going to take a listen here for Dynamite's comic that you're working on. My eyes are watering. This is so good. Orion, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, this is so cool. I really like the name too. It fits like the funkiness. This is cool. I love this. Oh my gosh. This is like, I gotta get my fighter stance. I can't even stand like that. amazing. That is amazing. I love it. Fantasy RPG type music. Fighter pose, let's go. Choose your fighter. Oh, hello, Burner. Welcome in. So good to see you. Oh, yes, Orion. So happy to have you here. Hi, Sonic Zoom. Welcome in. How's it going? Yo, I might be a video game character. This is such a vibe. This is so well done. Dynamite, what did you make this in? What program? I really, really like it. If people hit me up, I do music for them, but so far I've never wanted money for it. If you don't need any, hit me up. Aw, Luce, you're so kind. Dame Tessa, welcome in. Want to relearn how to draw? Painting and textures are so hard. Yay! Oh my gosh, what kinds of things do you want to draw? Like people, animals, are you saying you want to draw textures? Welcome in. I hope everything's going well. Can you do the floss? I can't. I'm so bad at the floss. There's a one, what is it? It's one of the Katy Perry songs on Just Dance where they do the floss and I always butcher it. It's, swish, 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 boom, 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 boom. You know that song? And then another one in the basket. That song. I might as well, but definitely interested. I have to figure out what kind I want. Yo. Yeah, no, there's a lot of different kinds of music. You got to do the browsing. Luce has a lot of music on his SoundCloud as well. The floss is cringe, so I'm okay with that, lol. Thank you so much. It was made in FL Studio. Awesome. It sounds so good. Dynamite. Amazing work. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Backpack Kid. Thank you guys so much for sharing your work today. Really excited. Everybody's off to a fantastic start. I'm very, very pumped for you. 3D hats as well. Oh, look at all these on the stand. I like this one a lot. The little ears too. Cute. Amazing. Are these like the little wings? The flower crown. We love flower crowns. Awesome. All right, let us get some fantasy music back. Okay, so let me see. Guys, really, really great work. We're gonna put a pause to stream chat for a while here. So we have quite a lot to talk about. All right, quite a lot to talk about. So we'll dive right into it. Characters and outfits. I have no idea how to shade. Characters and outfits. There's lots of good, like, you can look up little like shading tutorials on YouTube or on Pinterest. Dame, I'd really recommend you start there. That'd be a really awesome place for you to start with learning shading. And then Pinterest for characters and outfit like references, I would recommend as well. Yeah, Happy New Year's. All right, we're gonna all say Happy New Year's together. Okay, let's say it. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. Type it out, okay? We're gonna all say it. Everybody say it in chat once, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2. You better be typing. 1, go. Happy New Year, everybody. We're still like 2 days off, but there's our Happy New Year. Yo, everybody's sitting there like, gotta type it in time. Amazing. Beautiful, guys. Look at you go. I'm so proud of everyone. Kimono, sweet tea. YouTube is a little bit behind. It's okay. I forgive you guys. I forgive you. I do. Oh my goodness. All right, let me... That was good, guys. That was solid. Amazing. Happy birthday. I mean, New Year's. Yeah. Okay. So let me restream guy. Oh, who is this restream guy? Restream. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. That's why we're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you see restream talking, it's somebody that's on Twitch. With clothing, one of the biggest things is the tension points. Yeah, tension points. And there's different types of like folds and stuff as well. Love and Hype Gems, it's been an honor getting to know all you this year and have done fantastic work. I cannot wait to see where you go for 2023. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna kill it. To be honest, my 2023 is going very rough. First off, someone decided to give me a false copyrighted strike, and a couple days later my PC stopped working. I listened to Bobby Chief's audiobook, The Perfect Bait. On the book, he said that whenever you're working towards something that really means something to you, like, will test you to see if you're worthy or not, and there's big things to come. That's true. Nothing worth doing is easy. I think all the things that are worth doing are definitely challenging, are definitely difficult. So keep your head high, Talon. You got this. I believe in you. Wolfie says you got this. Sending all the positive energy your way. All right, so let's start with some updates, gems. Where do I want to start with updates? I have a lot written down here. Okay. So let's start with, if you have not heard, the reason why I have not been streaming quite as much lately. I used to stream 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes more, but I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks and my streaming has gone down quite a lot, is because, if you have not heard, I started a new job with HTC Vive, which is a virtual reality company, and I work there now as their YouTube host and content creator. So there's been a lot going on in the back end for us working on stuff. So that's really, really exciting. It's been a huge, big goal that I've had, to just work somewhere in like the creative and tech industry beyond just working on YouTube stuff for my own channel. So it's been really, really exciting. If you have not heard, that's where I've been. And that's a big part of why my studio space is crazy right now and there's really nothing back there, is because we're turning my room into a production studio. So that's something that we're in the middle of doing, which has been a long process, but it's been really cool. And it's been a lot of fun. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been really great. So I've been working there for about a month. I started at the end of November. I'm about a month in and I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been amazing. I've worked so hard to be able to work in this industry, in a creative industry, and to be able to get there. And I am blessed every day. I'm grateful every day. I love working there. I love my team. And it's just been awesome. I've really, really enjoyed it. I'm so glad I took this opportunity. Yes, it has pulled back on some of my other goals with YouTube and streaming on Twitch, but I want to talk a little bit more about that. And to that, moving into the new year. Thank you so much, Sokyo. I really appreciate that. Yeah, for sure, Talon. I hope there's a lot of stuff you can Lear Zulu. Always lovely to get to know people with different experiences. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you, Kimono. And Dragon Boy, I hope you're doing well too. Welcome in. So good to see you. So, some crazy stuff. I'm hoping I want to stream at least once a week. I want to get on a more consistent schedule. I'm going to be figuring out a more consistent schedule now that I have a little bit more of an understanding of what my work days look like. Usually I'm working on Fridays, but today I'm not because we have off for the holiday, which is great. So I decided to stream today. So that's awesome. But huge updates. There's nothing really confirmed yet fully, but I am most likely going to be going to Taiwan. Some of my teammates live in Taiwan and they want me to go out there for some product shoots and stuff. So I'm probably going to be going to Taiwan at the end of January. It was going to be the beginning of January, but I still have to get like my passport and stuff. So it's crazy because I've never been that out of the country before, and it's like a 14-hour flight. I've never been on a plane for that long as well. So I'm really excited because I've always wanted to travel the world, and it's going to be a really cool opportunity. So I cannot wait for that. I'll keep you guys updated about Taiwan stuff. So I'm excited for that. So that's one big update. And two, MCW, I believe is what it's called, one of the tech events. I'm still getting familiar with the tech events. As some of you know that are huge into the tech industry, CES is this week in Las Vegas. It was too soon for me to be able to go to CES, but I'm hoping to be able to go to CES next year in Las Vegas. So that'll be exciting. I'll keep you guys updated with that. But I think it's called MCW. I'm still learning all the technical. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Is at the end of February, which is in Spain, and my team would like me to go there as well. So I have two crazy trips potentially within the next few months, going out of the country to Taiwan and to Spain. So I've never been that much out of the country. I've been to Canada before, which is Canada, and Canada's great, but it's not fully like out there, because I'm in the US, but so yeah, I'm very excited. Executive side traveling the world, yeah, it's gonna be insane. Sometimes it's okay to not achieve the goals that you wanted to, as long as you feel fulfilled with what you are doing and where you're going. And sometimes these diversions can lead us to the goals in different ways. Yeah, that's such a beautiful thing to be able to say, Trey. Thank you for saying that, because I know a lot of people need to hear that. Sometimes things turn out differently than we imagined, so I really appreciate you saying that. That's really cool. I'm a Chinese descent. Oh, sweet. Awesome, Sonic. Yeah. Come to Canada. We can hang out. Canada. I loved Canada. Canada was cool. I went to Banff when I went to Canada. It was breathtaking. Yes. Thank you so much. I will keep you guys updated with my journey and my travels and stuff for sure. So I'm excited for that. So those are two of my big updates. So I want to have a streaming schedule, but because there's a little bit up in the air with big travel, I don't know exactly what that's going to look like for me yet, because of those big pieces of potential travel plans. So it's stuff that's being talked about, worked on, and I'm excited for it. You've been to the Philippines? Sweet. How did you like it? How was that experience? Don't worry about the travel. I traveled the first time in October from Germany to the US and it went much better than everyone said. Oh, that's so comforting to hear. Thank you, Luce. Thank you so much. Yeah, you should make a list of some common words in Taiwanese to be polite for the locals. That's a fantastic idea, Goku. Things like hello and thank you. I did that when I traveled to Tunisia de Jerba. I'm totally butchering these this summer. Yeah, I want to watch some videos on like Taiwanese like culture. I want to like learn more about it and stuff before I go for sure. And apparently certain over-the-counter drugs in the USA are illegal in Taiwan, so I gotta look that up as well, because you can legitimately go to jail for like having certain over-the-counter prescription like stuff. So I'm gonna look that up too. So it's really important to do your research before you go to another country. And Sokyo Goku, what you just said there is really helpful. So thank you for telling me that, because that is a perfect idea and I will absolutely do that. Yes, and for people who don't know, in Taiwan, their primary language is Mandarin. I know that personally I've been growing a lot more and achieving my goals slowly by letting go of expectations I held internally. Yes, we oftentimes hold ourselves to very high expectations. Absolutely. I give my mama 2 coupons to the spot. That sounds amazing. Count me in. Armis, welcome in. How's it going? I'm making a 2D avatar right now, following along a tutorial. I looked at the name and realized it was you. Welcome in, Armis. We're so happy to have you here. How is the 2D model going so far? Zane says, congrats. Those sound like wonderful opportunities. I'm excited, and I have a lot of anxiety, especially around traveling. And you know, there's parts of me that's like, I don't know if I can like genuinely do this, because my first initial response is like, dude, 14 hours on a plane, there's no way I can do that. Like, my anxiety, like, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I am going to do it. Like, I have to do it, because if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? And one of my big dreams is to be able to travel the world and like experience other cultures and to be able to have a better understanding. And I can't let my anxiety, you know, like hold me back forever. So I'm just going to do it, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. And I'm just going to embrace it. Oh my gosh, wow. Armis, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs to the community. A total of 5 in the channel. 1 is Skyhawk, Zimmerik, Superbox, and Sakana, and Lone Raven. Armis, thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's so kind of you. I streamed for the first time earlier this week. Oh my gosh, how was your stream? What did you stream? That's awesome. Yeah, I know the Mandarin, so I can teach you some very basic stuff. Ni hao is hello, for example. Oh, good. Awesome. I will be asking you for sure, Star. I had a notepad full of my Mandarin studies. I need to find it again. Yay! Look up all the things you're allowed to import. That's so far the only really important thing. What do you mean by import? Like what I can bring to the country? Pluty, Skitty, New Year goal is to become a YouTube partner as an animator. Oh my gosh, amazing. That's amazing, Plutty. If you're not in our Discord, I encourage you to join so you can share some of your artwork with us and some of your animations. So exciting. Thank you for the amazing tutorials, the AVs and the bobblehead face. Yay! Oh my gosh, you're welcome, Armis. Make sure you keep us updated with your progress too. You could always drop off a video in stream chat so we could see how your model is going, or send a picture. I would love, 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 love to see. That's amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Great work. I'm just putting together a giant Lego set. Ooh, what like kind of structure is it? Vasi said yesterday I did my first stream in a while on TikTok and we created a little inside joke. Oh my gosh! Tell me the inside joke. I must be included. I must know. Thank you for being a Chad, Armis. Wither. Like how to pack their Koreans bottles, and also the stuff they might want to look at the top if you have any questions. Oh, thank you, Luce. Okay, I absolutely will. That's very helpful, Luce. Thank you guys so much for the travel tips. I really, really appreciate that. And I'll definitely do a like before I go stream if when I'm going and such. It's in the plans, but I'll keep you guys updated. Look at Monkey Kid City of Lanterns. Wait, what is that? What is it? I don't know if I trust it. What is it, Ren? Tell me more. You can't just tell me this and not tell me anything about it. If you already, please consider joining the Discord if you're a creative person. We have a ton of like-minded people. Aw, Star. Also, speaking of the Discord gems, okay, update. I have not put it together yet, but I plan to put it together this weekend. We are going to be doing an art competition in the Discord. Anything but Baka. Wait. Oh, Plutties, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right. what I was saying was we're going to be doing an art competition in the Discord. I have not chose how we're going to do it yet. I'm still figuring it out this weekend, but I have a lot of drawing tablets that I've gotten from companies that I'm not using, and I want to give those away. So what I'm planning to do is first place for the drawing competition is going to be tablets, and I'm going to do one each month. I'm going to start giving away the drawing tablets I have, because a big part of my goals as a creative YouTuber was I want to be able to help people who cannot support themselves like financially as an artist, or people who just need a chance, who are not like really able to support themselves or be able to get things like a drawing tablet. So that's been a big goal of mine, which is a big reason why I started doing tablet reviews, was to start collecting tablets to be able to use for the video and then give away. So, and I want to start that this year, and I'm going to start that in January. We'll probably start with a smaller tablet, and I'll work on giving away bigger tablets and stuff. So we're going to start with a smaller tablet in January. And we'll see each month, but we'll probably do art. We'll do art competitions throughout the year here, and I want to give away drawing tablets. So that's a big goal of mine. So be on the lookout for that. Again, if you're not in the Discord, we're going to be hosting it there. So yeah, if you want a drawing tablet, it's going to be great. So, and I have videos on all these drawing tablets. So if you don't know how to set it up, or you're not sure what the tablet even is, I will link the video as well when I talk about the tablet that I'm giving away. That was perfectly timed. So I was like speaking of Discord, and then a gif of Saya flexing just shows up. Yes, so cute. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip. Yeah, no, thank you guys. No, thank you guys. I'm so happy to be able to do that. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to help give back to the art community in any way I can, and it's absolutely my pleasure to be able to give away drawing tablets. Because I remember when I started as an artist, and I was like, man, I really want to like get a drawing tablet, but I don't know like if I want to invest like so much money in it, like because it's a lot, like $200 to $300 for a drawing tablet, and if you get a big boy drawing tablet, that's like thousands, right? So I really want to be able to support artists in any way that I can. Oh. Yeah, Monkey City of Lanterns was the set I put together. Oh, sweet. A set that you put together? Like, how so? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, let me look this up. Boom. Oh, this is but Lego. Sorry, I didn't connect the dots that we were talking about Legos, Ren. I was like, is it a moo? Like, what do you, I was so confused. This looks cool. This looks really cool. That looks like a lot of fun to put together, too. I like the little panda and, like, the little shop. How cute, Ren! How did it go? Did you finish it? The AV in progress. Armis, you can post it in the Discord in the hashtag stream chat. It should be below the general chat. So what is a good full face tracking webcam? So I don't know that there are webcams that can currently do full face tracking. I am not fully up to date on this information, so you will have to do some research. Because full face tracking requires an infrared camera, and as far as I know, there may be very few webcams out there that actually have that. So a lot of people actually use their phone for advanced face tracking. An iPhone, I believe it's iPhone 10 and up. I have an iPhone 11. So if you have an iPhone, you can use that for face tracking, but you still need to set face tracking up for your 2D or 3D model. Okay, so that's what I have for you as far as face tracking. You're going to want to use, what kind of phone do you have, Rachel, if you don't mind me asking? Sorry guys, my nose is like dripping slightly. Big boy drawing tablet, right? Weather said might not join then since I'm fine with the tablet I got. I want to figure out somehow how to make the side button on my pen more easily pressable. It's caved in compared to my old pen, and I lose it easily when drawing because I can rotate my pen a lot for some reason. If I join the competition for sake of wanting to improve in art and end up getting top 3, yeah, you can make a compromise for stickers. Yeah, if you would like to, then I'd pass the tablet to probably like second place, and then I could give you stickers instead. That's absolutely fine. And for your pen, you should be able to buy pens like separately, Wither, to be able to replace it. You're already helping a lot, Sai. I think without these streams, I would have already stopped making music. Bad at motivating myself. I'm so glad I can help, Luce. And your music's beautiful, so I really hope you keep making music as long as it makes you happy. Zelius, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello. You have a Galaxy? There is Android face tracking. Galaxy is Android, right? Fofamit, she's a fantastic VTuber on YouTube. Look up Android face tracking Fofamit, Rachel, and that I would recommend that you watch a video like that to get more information on face tracking. So Fofamit is who you'll want to look into. I have the big boy drawing tablet. It was indeed a lot of money, so it's really nice that people who don't have money to spare can have a chance to win a tablet and work more on their artwork or discover digital art for the first time. Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal. I myself am looking for a similar, more travel-sized tablet to use now so I can practice digital art on the go. Awesome. Yeah, I hope that goes awesome. I will be partnering with Huion as well. They're one of the next tablet companies I'm partnering with, and I'm very excited for that because I've been wanting to work with Huion for a while. That's been a big goal of mine. So that's exciting. I'm going to be working with Huion, and I'm very excited to try their monitor tablet, because then I'll finally be able to say like what monitor tablet I think is the best, from like XP Pen to Wacom to Huion to Gaomon. Actually, I haven't tried a Gaomon monitor tablet yet, but those will be the 3 smaller screen tablets that I've tried. So yeah, super duper exciting stuff. Yeah, I have a Huion tablet I got 2 years ago as a birthday present. Yeah, and you said it was really good, right, Ren? I think we talked about it before. Well, the pen that came with the tablet and my old pen tablet doesn't work. I like the new pen because it had an eraser back, but the side button doesn't work in the old one, and the button is flush with the pen, unlike my old pen. I don't know what to do to make it easier to find and use. Oh, man. Yeah, I prefer eraser on the back as well, Wither. That's tough. Hello Titus, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, Meowface is the name of it. It's slightly comparative to iPhone tracking. Think it's better than webcam-based tracking. There you go. Thank you, Titus. Also, how's it going? My wife's friend works in animation. She gave us a Parblo a couple years ago. What's is a Parblo a type of tablet tie? And that's super cool that your wife's friend works in animation. Very nice. Very cool. I use one of their display tablets for Huion. Yes, I'll be trying one of their display tablets. Gonna get back to the grind of my model and get it finished up this evening. Want to pop in and say hi again. Thanks for the insightful support on your tutorials, for making such a warm and welcoming community. Looking forward to more of your streams and seeing what you do. Thank you, Dynamite. Thanks for sharing your work with us and your music too. Oh my god.
It's time to make a wish.
And thank you for the 500 biddies. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. I hope your work goes super well, and I look forward to hearing from you and continuing to help you in your journey and see how you grow. Dynamite. Warpstar Kirby, welcome in. So good to see you. How's it going? Hello. I need a new laptop too, because the laptop I have now is an ancient and it lasts its last legs. Plus it will be better to have a newer laptop. I can connect a new, more travel size tablet in the future. Yeah, to be able to connect it, because I have a travel size one as well. Hi Duck, welcome in. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello. Happy Friday. How was your holidays, and do you have any plans for the new year? I know that when I got my display tablet Huion a couple of months ago, my art skyrocketed in quality. The ease of making things since my old tablet was starting to hold me back, and I was fighting it. I'm so happy to hear that though. How cool is it that tablet helps skyrocket your performance? That is amazing. That is so amazing. Kimona said I got a lot of drawing to do. I'm going to illustrate my lore vid and try to improve my art from there. Yay! That sounds so fun. A lore video. Are you doing like a animatic for your lore video, or how are you like illustrating it, Kimono? Can I DM the pens? I'm a visual explainer. It's hard to type, but I'm trying to say. Yes, you can, Wither. Absolutely. It was great. Yay, amazing. Life's going super awesome. Thank you for asking, Duck. I couldn't ask for anything else. Life has been so good to me. I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful. Going from mouse to pen is like a whole new world. It is. It's totally. Things that were taking me about a week plus to make now take me less than 2 days. That's so good. It cut your time in more than half. That's fantastic news. That's great. Very, very cool. I use an iPad Pro. It's a heckin' lot of fun. I have an iPad Pro as well. Do you use Procreate, Armis? It's 10 out of 10 amazing. Uploaded the doodles. Yay! Amazing. Okay, hold on. We're going into like Zen ambiance mode. What is it? Hold on, we'll go to our next song. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Let's see. Wait, did you upload it to the stream chat? She's done. Look at her. Cutie. I love the background too, like the blurred background. That's very nice. Made the Power Rangers and Block Bench. Look at them. Power Rangers. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Late to the music share. Oh, Radiant Amethyst. Yes, let's hear it. Let me pause our ambient music. Why are you guys literally all amazing at everything you do? Stop. You guys are literally amazing at everything you do, and I'm so impressed and I'm so motivated every single time. So good. I'm so proud. Medibang and Procreate. Yo, wait, Medibang is mobile, Armis? Medibang is on the tablet? Yeah, when you play the drawing game, the smaller tablets help for sure, Star. Gonna go to bed, keep on being awesome and positive. It was great seeing you. And oh my god, Sokyo, sleep well. My goodness, sleep well. It's so good to hear from you, Sokyo. Keep me updated with everything you're up to, please. Actually, I'll put a comparison in the stream chat. Yes, do it. Ketamine music. I will draw it in Photoshop. Simple transitions and move the frames and end it with some IRL footage I'm shooting tomorrow. That sounds really exciting, Kimono. Big excite for you. Let me get some water. No, we ain't gonna stop. Good, you better not. Not on my account. Sorry, we only trying to keep up with you. You're amazing, so we're always aspire to do greatness. No, you. Tenchi, welcome in. It's so good to see you again. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hello. When I got my Apple Pencil in the beginning of this year, my art got a lot better. Good. I used to draw with my fingers. Yeah, going from your fingers to an Apple Pencil is a huge upgrade, Vasi. It's on iPads. Yeah, that's what I use for painting most of the time. Procreate for that sweet, delicious cheating line art. It's not cheating. It's a tool. It's not cheating. Posted the pics to art share. Yay. Armis, if you wanna, you can share it in art share, but also drop it in stream chat. I usually don't check art share during stream because there's artists who are not watching stream sharing their work, and I want to make sure I look at their work off stream. Oh, here we go. Old pen top versus new bottom. Oh, I see. Side buttons flush of the pen and got easily and some idea what to do to help it more noticeable. Huh. To make the bottom one more noticeable? Maybe you could tape like a little piece of plastic. I don't know. Like maybe you can like glue something on there to help press it. You know what I mean? Maybe that would help. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Ooh, let's take a look. Oh. But I'm trying to play it. Okay, here we go. The head bobble. I love the ears. So cute. Also, the music was amazing. Amethyst. Yo, awesome. I really like your character design. The eyes are really cool. Oh my gosh. Amazing. It's so epic. Yeah, let's go, Armis. I'm so excited for you. Let's go. Armis, have you started streaming yet, or when do you plan on starting? 80s music is on the go here. I know, like future funk. Let me see if we can find our future funk vibes. Do we have any future funk? There we go. Yeah, the bottom pen is the new pen. I'm debating on getting like a mini googly eyes, but I'm afraid it'd be too big. I don't want to risk using hot glue. A mini googly eye, maybe something a little bit more precise. Try it with tape first with her, and then once you find something you like, commit with the glue. Maybe try that first. You rated me like a year ago. A year ago? Wait, let me see. Let me look. Let me see if I love your character so much. It's been a long time. So you've been streaming and now you're working on adding your VTuber. Very exciting, Armis. Very exciting. Future funk. Yes. Alright, so yeah, there are some updates regarding my job. So everything's going really well. It's good. Like I said, of course, there's been a little bit of not streaming as much, but thank you guys. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was really scared to come back to stream today because it's been like 2 weeks and I feel like I haven't really said much on the Discord. So I'm just really, really thankful to everybody who showed up and today and has been hanging out with me and just sharing with me everything you've been up to. It really means a lot to me, guys. I was very nervous. I was like, dude, I haven't streamed in so long, and I'm like, it's gonna be like rough. I'm scared, and I'm really, really just thankful, guys. So thank you so much for just continuing to support me. Even in times of me missing for like large periods of time, I just can't tell you how much it means. Hi, Miss Puffles. It's so good to see you. Atsumori, welcome in. It's fine, Sai. We know how important your new work is, and we understand how busy you are. Thank you, Star. Please have a happy new year and a wonderful stream. Hope to hit the ground running in 2023. Continue to work hard and inspire others. Thank you so much, Atsu. Right back at you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate you. Sounds good, Vasi. I got nothing better to do than be a Saya nerd. I'm still willing to help with the Minecraft mod style. Let me help. Thank you, Wither. I'm still figuring it out. I might look into it more this weekend. I kind of put it on pause, which is why I haven't said much to you about it, Wither, because after that whole situation happened, I just put it on pause for a bit. But yeah. Ooh, this song's a vibe. It's okay to get crazy. This song's a vibe. Alright. Thank you, Talent. I appreciate it. Comparison posted in stream chat. Let's take a look on. Yeah. Wait, are you saying, did you go from, was this your old model? And then your new model is here? For the eyes? Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Oh my gosh. Jaden, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. From watching streams, I used to watch them a lot at one point. I guess for me, mental health is a much needed break. I hear ya. I'm so glad you took care of yourself, Jaden. Mental health is the most important. You do what you gotta do. I'm so happy to hear from you, but I'm glad you took good care of yourself, and I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I wondered where you've been, Jaden. I was like, yo, I miss Jaden. but not in a way of like, I wish you were here because you need to take care of yourself, but and I just hope that you're doing well. So I don't think that I haven't thought about you, Jaden. I've been like, yo, where's Jaden? The Saya Minecraft server is going to be so cool. I play every day. See, if we do a Minecraft server, though, if we do a Minecraft server for the community, I'm going to only have it on when I'm streaming, because then I know you guys are going to be freaking going to the end day 2, and I'm going to be like, guys, I literally just cut down my first piece of wood. So I have to turn off the server if we're all playing, only when I'm playing, because I know all y'all who are going to go hard in Minecraft, and you're going to be like, I already built a 5-story castle, and we're on day 3. So I see you all out there, and we got to slow down the pace, okay? Yeah. No, I'm telling the truth. Hi Twilight, welcome in. How's it going? I like how I follow the 20 different streamers. I only actively watch you and Phil's Minecraft. Oh, thank you, Wither, for the support. I'm honored to be a part of it. I've been doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure life stuff out. Do you feel like it's helped, Jaden? A Cookie. Oh my gosh, Cookie. Thank you for the sub tier 1 for 23 months. Almost 2 years. I appreciate you, Cookie. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna build everything. That's what I'm saying, Luz. Everything. Everything. It looks super cool though. So nice. Tablet comparison. Oh, here's the tablet comparison. Yeah, definitely. I see the huge improvements. What is this? Making my way through chat. Typing fast, reading fast. Now you know that I'd read 1,000 messages for you, Jem, because you're all so important. What is this? Did you pull this clip from so old? So making my way through chat, typing fast, reading fast. Now you know that I'd read 1,000 messages for you, Jem, because you're all so important. This is really how it feels. This is really how it feels. This is amazing. This is amazing, Zell. Thank you so much. Do I have permission to post this on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts? Oh my goodness, that's in the subtitles. Ah, amazing. Amazing. Thank you. That was beautiful. Making my way through chat. That was so good. I love it, Zelius. So good. Okay. So we talked about work updates. Hold on, we gotta like, sometimes lipstick gets like peely. I gotta like fix the peeliness because it's really annoying. Okay, there we go. We're good. I'd read 500 comments. I'd read 500 more just to be the VTuber who reads 1,000 comments just because I love you all. What a weird combo. But I want to switch jobs. I just don't know where I can go right now. So until I come up with something that works, I'm stuck where I'm at now. Yeah, maybe like, are you, as far as switching jobs, is it because you can't find a job or because you don't know what you want to do? Or is it like a little bit of both? Quick fix, ban the end of the first week. We won't be there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so moving forward. All right, so let's talk about some YouTube updates, Gems. YouTube updates. My YouTube channel, I don't know how active it's going to be as far as like posting weekly. I definitely want to continue to post on my YouTube. I love YouTube. It's my favorite platform. I love creating content for YouTube. So I definitely want to continue to post on YouTube into the new year. But this year, I know I say this every year. Every YouTuber says this like every year, okay? Hold on. Every YouTuber says this every year. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me back up before I give YouTube updates. Sorry, I was thinking. My brain, I like was thinking for a second. Okay, so, let me start with this. I've been wanting to, I'm going to pause the music. So as you guys know, I was doing a podcast called the VTuber Voices podcast for a while. And it was a cool podcast. It did nicely. Welcome in Elf. I hope you're doing well. It did nicely. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I interviewed VTubers and I kind of talk about VTubing advice and stuff like that. And I did it for a while, but then I stopped it because it was kind of like this extra piece that I was kind of getting really anxious about. I got very anxious about always interviewing people. It was a lot for like my social anxiety to like always be like, we're scheduled this week with this really big person. I'm very scared to talk to them. Like it was just a lot of my mental health at the time. So I stopped the VTuber Voices podcast for a while. And it was a fun podcast. I really enjoyed it. And I love the podcast format. It's one of my favorite formats as far as creating content because I love deep diving and having deep conversations about things that I'm very passionate about. And interviewing people really gave me a good ability to be able to, this can be a weird word for it, but like extrapolate like knowledge from people. I'm really good at usually at answering or asking questions to people to get really deep answers. So I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I took a break from it. I did it for I think about a year and then I stopped. One thing I do want to actually bring up is I don't want to say I have regrets, but sometimes I regret stopping projects like that because it would have been interesting to see where that podcast would have been if I continued doing it. So not that I have regrets, but it's interesting because I think about that a lot. I'm like, man, if I was still doing the VTuber Voices podcast, where would I have been now? And that's tough. That's really tough as a creator because we only have so many batteries. We only have so much energy to be able to give to the different projects we're working on. So it's very hard to choose when your resources start getting smaller as to like what things should I be focusing on? Like, should I be focusing on my YouTube channel? Should I be focusing on growing my Instagram account? Should I be focusing on starting a podcast? It becomes a very big mix. And I'm sure every creator here who has been a Twitch streamer or is trying to grow their brand or their business has come across this before. You have all these ideas. I don't think any of us have a shortage of ideas. Let's be real. Ideas, unless you are one of those people, I don't. I always have ideas. It's about making time and energy for those ideas. So thank you so much, Bluebee. Also, welcome in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Yeah, so many projects, not enough time, right? We're always overflowing with ideas and projects we want to work on. So what I wanted to talk about was my YouTube channel. And I talked a little bit about this when I first made the announcement about my joining HTC Vive. My YouTube channel initially started as a gate for me to start to build up my career. Okay, I was going to art school. My goal and my plan has always been to work in the game development industry. A huge part of that was Riot Games, League of Legends. They're a huge part of my inspiration for working on an art portfolio to be able to work as a 2D illustrator at Riot Games. That was like my big goal. And I was working towards game dev, right? And I was always streaming on Twitch, streaming my homework that I had from art college, working on different projects and homework from class. And eventually I decided to take a break from college and I decided that I wanted to start continue on my YouTube journey because I started streaming on YouTube, creating videos on YouTube, streaming on Twitch, and that started to grow a ton for me. And I was like, I wonder what would happen if I took a break from college and I just pursued content creation because I think it could be a really good fast track for me to get into the industry. That was my plan. And I was scared, guys. I can't tell you how scared I was because like our generation, especially, and our parents, like everybody's obsessed with like college and like going to get your education. And I love college. I love education. I am pro it all. It's very expensive though, especially for people who can't afford it. And I was never somebody who could afford it. So, I decided to take a break and I was like, I just want to like pursue YouTube and like see how it goes for me because it's going really well. And so is streaming. So I did that. I took a break and, 2 years later, it's about 2 years that I've been streaming very consistently. Oh my goodness, I streamed very religiously. I had a very strict schedule for streaming on Twitch, which I highly recommend if you want to grow as a content creator, to have a specific schedule. And I did that for 2 years. And then YouTube, I released one video every week for the most part. I missed a few weeks. I released one video pretty much every week for a year. That's 152 videos, guys. That's a lot. That is a lot of time and energy and like putting yourself out there on the internet. And I grew a ton. I hit 20,000 subscribers, 22,000 subscribers at the end of this year. And on Twitch, we're like 9.1 K followers. And on TikTok, I think I'm at 4,000, but I haven't been very active on TikTok. I had periods where I was active on TikTok. So I was blown away because I was like, I don't think I can actually do this, but I'm going to try. I believed in myself, but when I left college, I can't tell you how scared I was. And I had to tell my mom, Mom, I'm leaving college to pursue this business and this dream and this in something that I'm really passionate about. And I'm walking away from my degree. And everybody knows that feeling of your stomach just dropping because you're like, bro, leaving college, not getting my degree, that's crazy. I cannot tell you how now I look back and it was a simple decision, but now I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, at the time it was the scariest decision for me in the world. I was like, this is everything. this is either going to be it, or I'm totally making a terrible mistake and I'm wasting 2 years and I'm not getting my degree. And I was just terrified. Whenever I get scared, I think, wouldn't you be more scared if you thought of a lion? Because you think of like a lion, you know what I mean? Then I'm not scared anymore. But yeah, so all that being said, I started my YouTube channel. I did VTubing, and I talked about this again when I talked about starting HTC. My point here is my updates for my YouTube channel. YouTube, I did a lot of VTubing content because it's what works for my YouTube channel. That's what I started to become known as. That's what people know me as. When they think of Sapphire, they think of the VTuber queen. No, I'm just kidding. VTuber energy, like VTuber like knowledge, right? And that's okay, but that was never like initially my goal. It was just something I did because I loved it. And I was like, I love VTubing and I think this is really cool. And not a lot of people know how to do it. And I want to teach people how to do it. And I was no expert by any means. I was just like you when you started with VTubing. I had no idea how to do anything. But I was like, I'm going to teach people how to do that. And slowly my channel started to grow. My ego started to grow. All these things started to grow. And all of a sudden you have all these mental struggles of like imposter syndrome and just all this craziness. I've done a lot with VTubing, and I love VTubing, and I'm still going to continue to make VTubing content here and there. And you guys know I've talked about it, and I've had these moments as a creator, and every YouTuber usually does. We're like, I'm not going to do this niche anymore because I'm so sick of being tied to this thing. Like, I don't want to be a VTuber anymore because I'm so sick of VTubing. And that's not like fully the case. I think it's more of I want to prove to myself that I can do more than just VTubing and that I am not just a VTuber. It's taken me a long time to figure out, and I still don't know this is the full answer, but I'm willing to try and experiment this year to be able to find more answers. And what I've come to find is, sure, I might have complained about creating VTubing content or being sick of creating it, not about making it because I enjoy making it, but about being sick of it because I don't want to just be known for that. Before on this channel and on this live stream several times. But I realize what I'm passionate about is storytelling. I love telling stories, and you'll see this across YouTubers over time. All the really successful YouTubers are really good at telling stories. And why I think my YouTube channel did so well with VTubing is because it was something I was new and excited and passionate about. And that is not the case anymore. I still love VTubing. I love VTubing, but I feel like my YouTube channel has been kind of keeping these reins on me for me to feel afraid to explore other things creatively. And what is the point as a creative if you feel like you can't create other things or do other things, or you feel trapped in what you are creating? So my goal is I'm still going to do VTubing content, but I also want to start mixing in my journey of exploring and learning new tools or new things. Like, what am I excited about right now? And how can I turn that into a YouTube video, tell a story, and teach? So I think there's a way to do all the things I already do in a new way. Tutorials and teaching, but also telling it in a better story way, and also making it a little bit more personality driven and brand driven rather than on the thing. So my goal is like, if I want to learn, for example, like Visual Novel Maker, I want to make a video on my experience learning Visual Novel Maker and the thing I created on it. If I want to learn Unity and I want to do a video on, like, this is my first game in Unity, I want to do a video on it. I don't want it to be tied to VTubing. I want it to be tied to storytelling on the things that I'm learning and the new creative skills that I'm passionate about. And Fox Zero, thank you so much for the follow. So my goal is to start making videos, continue to make VTuber tutorial videos, but I want to start including, like, this is a new program I'm learning, or a new software I'm learning, or a new thing that I'm doing in my creativity, and here's how it went. And I love that sort of storytelling aspect, and I learned this a lot because of the Rococo video, which is my most recent video on my YouTube channel, which you can check out if you check out my YouTube channel. And that's kind of the format I want to go with a little bit more, is like, this is a thing I did, this is a thing I tried, this is how it went. And to make it a tutorial, but also to make it about a journey and about an experience to drive it a little bit more towards my personal brand. So that's my goal. So VTubing content's not going away. You're still going to see VTubing content on my YouTube channel, but my goal is to start being more bold with just trying new creative things that I'm passionate about. The two things I'm most excited about right now that I want to explore is continuing learning game development. I'm learning a ton in Unreal Engine right now. Unity, of course, and then making music. Those are the three things I feel the most pull in right now. And I want my YouTube channel to be a place to document what I am learning and how I am growing and how I am moving towards that as a creative. That's what I want it to be. And I think before I started working at HTC, I was a little bit afraid to do that because it's like I felt like my business is all I have, right? And I'm like, if I don't do the thing that I need to do to make my video get, or my channel get views, then like I'm not going to be a successful creator. And how heartbreaking is that, right? So I think working at HTC is helping give me back that freedom and that curiosity that I forgot when only focusing on my YouTube channel. And I'm excited to explore that again. And that's what I want to do. I don't know fully what that looks like. But like I said, that's going to be a mix of VTubing content, but also being more excited and bold to be like, what is fueling me creatively right now? Ow, my finger. And how do I go in that direction and make a story about it and help other people be less afraid to be passionate and excited about the things they want to learn and the things that they want to grow towards. So that's like my YouTube channel updates, and that's where I want to take my channel. I know it's a bit abstract, but that's what I'm hoping for in the future, and that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to do a mix, and if I don't do a mix, you guys yell at me. You guys be like, Saya, where's the other videos? I'll do VTubing content, but I want to give myself this year, no matter how the videos do, stats aside. Of course, I'll look at stats and like analytics, but I just want to like explore. I want my channel to go back to, I just want to explore. And if it looks weird or if it feels off brand or people are like, why are you posting this video or that video? I don't care. Like, I have to let that go. That's what I want to move towards this year. And if it doesn't work out and it's a failure, then I'll make a video about it and then change my plan next year. Right? So that's my conclusion. Let me catch up with chat here, but that's kind of my update for my YouTube channel, and the direction that I want to go for YouTube. I'm so glad. Let me play some music again so we have a little bit of music in the back. I feel you on that. Ever since I had my copyright strike and my PC not working, I have no way of putting my art and content out there. Considering it's the upcoming year, it stressed me out. I'm not able to create or upload anything because that was the thing that kept me going through hard times. I'll try to be positive during these trying times. Think about other tools you can use too, like if you can use your phone or something. Excuse me, like maybe if you could think outside the box, but I hear you. That's really frustrating, Talon, and I really hope that things can get fixed for you, because that is really sad. I really relate to that, because I'm telling you, I was trying to get my stream working for like 3 hours today, and I've been so motivated recently, and my motivation was just being crushed. I was like, why are my tools not working, dude? I just want to stream, and it wasn't working. So I really know when you have that creative energy and you like can't release it anywhere, it's difficult. I stopped to think about that after I realized I can't take the chance now, but later it'll be harder to think about. Stop to think about what, Luce? Wasting 2 years of like 80, you'll have enough time to learn and do things. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, right? So being less afraid to take those risks. You aren't your content, you're you, and that's what people come here for sure. And it's hard to lean into you because you lean into the algorithm. That's what happens is when you start growing as a creator, you lean into what you think is going to do well, and we get addicted to numbers and statistics, and then we start betraying ourselves. And that's not a way to be as a creator. And I am convinced that there's got to be ways to not do that. And that's what I want this year to be, is to explore that and see how that goes. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Hi, Jodara Ross. Welcome in. How are you doing? And I'm catching up, guys. I'm a little behind on chat. I'm coming at the niche thing from an opposite side, that I'm avoiding certain content types because I don't want to be pigeonholed into being a certain type of content. It's tough. It's tough, right? And you'll get pushed and pulled into a specific type. And my goal is I want to brand out broader to be a personality brand and not a specific thing brand, because I am so much more than just one thing. And that's what I'm trying to figure out how to put into my content in a way that is enjoyable for people to watch, a way that they can learn, and a way that they can feel inspired, because that's who I am and that's what I want to put into my content and into my work. So like super interesting. YouTubers are predominantly creative people, as the platform itself is basically a creative platform. So YouTubers being naturally storytellers or making this strides to become storytellers makes a lot of sense. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers are creative in some type of way, have some type of creative skill, like originated, which is cool to think about too. Meet Who Fox, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. I appreciate the support. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome, welcome. Bold fire, explore fire. Thank you, Rox. Welcome in, Tara. How are you doing? I hope your Friday's going well. Welcome, welcome. When I think about you, I think the YouTuber that made me want to stay my YouTube and VTubing journey. Thank you, Bluebee. I'm so glad. Hi, Vexel. Welcome in. How are you? I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel in 2023. I think I want my channel to honestly just document some of the sketches I'm working on. To begin with, nothing groundbreaking, but sometimes I can keep consistent with and something I'm passionate about with drawing. Yeah, and if you want to use that as a tool to help you grow, do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what my YouTube channel needs to be for me now, is my YouTube channel is a reason for me to continue pushing and exploring the boundaries of what I want to do as a creative. And I think that you can do that as well, Lion, and I think anybody here who wants to do that can do that. Moonatic, thank you so much for the sub at tier 1 for 9 months. Oh my gosh, Moonatic, how are you? What have you been up to? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello. How is it going? So good to see you. Hi, Disco. Oh my goodness. So lovely to see you, Disco. How is it going? Welcome in. Usually, oh wait, let me see. Vox sounds like a combo of Firefox and Internet Explorer. Inktober, yes, I'm going to be doing good. Thanks, Tara. I've been relaxing, enjoying the post-Christmas days. Playing Elden Ring. Oh, I hope Elden Ring's been good. Usually I find the things that are weirder or off the beaten path and aren't as similar as the other stuff I've done, and are usually the things that really make an impact and pull people in. Almost an anticipation of what the next weird thing is. Yeah, that's kind of like with trend surfing and stuff too, but combined with like your own interests. That's such a good like point. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. I lost my spot. I lost my spot. Disco says, hey, Sai, just stopping by to say thank you for a great 2022 and thanks for the inspiration. I hope your 2022 is spectacular and full of good vibes. Keep true to yourself. Thank you, Disco. I appreciate that. Sending the good energy your way as well. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the kind words. Yeah. Like, I started doing voices for characters in story games, and apparently that's why people love what my people love and feel I do well at. I often get super into it and make it very over the top. That's so fun, Trey. I'm so happy for you. And I think we should all, a big goal of mine this year is to really be unapologetically myself, to stop apologizing for being myself and being who I am. And I think... voice cracks. There we go, right there. There's an example. The universe has come down. No, but I'm really like want to just like unapologetically lean into who I am, whatever that is, even if I don't know what that is. And I hope that the rest of you can join me in that too. And just like being excited to pursue the things you're passionate about. Like Trey, you're doing voices for characters in story games, like really leaning into that and being that and having fun and being excited about that. That's so cool, and I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so glad your community is supportive of it too. Right? That's amazing. Sounds like we're having a nice time here. Yeah, we're talking about goals and like 2023 like New Year's goals and stuff. And I'm gonna be recording. I'll talk about it in a bit actually. So I'm not gonna talk about it now. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. They subscribe for 9. Oh wait, I was like, I don't know why. Sometimes my brain just dies and I'll just read like a command or like a bot thing and I'm like, all right. Glad to hear. Hi Moonatic. Yes, OMG, it's been long. Been going through my own thing. Oh my gosh, Moonatic, I have the stickers you sent me a while back on my pencil case and it's a vibe. I think of you all the time. I hope you're doing super well. Dude, I literally got Elden Ring recently and never had it. My ego shattered so easily. Box, that's so hilarious. That's amazing. I'm vibing, had a very nice Christmas. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad. So glad to hear that. And now the voice acting has opened new ideas and opportunities for ideas that make me super excited to do them. That's awesome. What kinds of ideas are you thinking, Trey? Margaret keeps Margaret keeps shouting me with the one hammer. I don't know the characters I haven't played. Hi Akuma, Happy New Year. Welcome in, how are you? I mean, you have the chance now, but if you establish something already, it's going to be harder and harder to switch into different things. Like trying to be creative. It's difficult, for sure. Thanks for the lurk, Wither. I actually accidentally made myself emotional from some of the voices I do. That's good! That means you're leaning fully into what you care about. That's so good to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. That is amazing to hear. I have your stickers in my journal and some of my PC. Yay! Let's go! Stickers! You bought an electric guitar? Oh my gosh. Do you play guitar, Kuma? That's amazing. I've been wanting an electric guitar for a minute. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, let me pause the music again. So, the next piece of what I wanted to talk about. So I talked about YouTube updates. That's my goals for YouTube. For some YouTube videos that I'm working on right now, There's one that I'm still, it's dragging along, is why people change their VTuber models and why you should too. That's one video that we have in the queue right now that's being worked on. I'm going to do a New Year's one, like a 5 things you should do to become a VTuber in 2023 or something like that. I haven't come up with the full title yet. I'm going to do an end of the year, all the goals that I've done YouTube video, which I might actually record here today on the stream, or all the things I've achieved this year, like an end of the year wrap video. And felt like there was like at least one more. We have a Huion video. I said I partnered with Huion recently, so Huion monitor tablet. I'll be doing that video soon as well. So those are a few of the stuff that I have in queue right now. And yeah, that's kind of like the first stuff that I'm going to be going for. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing and learn how to play a video for a card game I really love. It's very inspired by the anime. Yo, oh my gosh, awesome. You only play violin and piano? That's okay though, because you know 2 instruments already, and if you know how to read music, then you're good. You're ready to go, Akuma. That's amazing. What kind of electric guitar did you get? And I don't play guitar, but I really like bass guitar. Bass is cool too. I'd love to learn bass. Awesome, Jaden. If you really want to see how you change, watch your oldest piece of content. Yeah, it's crazy to watch your old stuff. You're like, wow. Oh, thank you, Akuma. I'm glad you like my nails. Yeah, they match my hair. I love these ones a lot. Wow. Dark, thank you for the sub at tier 1 for 18 months. Oh my gosh. Dark, how was your holidays? How was your holidays and how's your new year? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Or doing games that let me make custom characters, doing scripted stories and skits for them without the game in addition to the game story. Thinking Divinity 2. Yeah, that sounds fun, Trey. So many great plans. Doing end of the year rap video, gonna be dropping some dope bars. Let's get hype. Yeah, the end of the year rap video. I see what you did there. Hi Moon, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Hi guys. I love being able to catch your streams since they're always outside my time zone. My goal is to expand on my YouTube and start streaming and continue to regrow my art skills. The only fear is being branded by one game since the DBD community is very picky on what games you play. I want to expand like Minecraft and Sims. Just go for it. Just create fearlessly. This year is the year of creating fearlessly. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Elf. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so for streaming, like I said, I want to stream at least once a week. I'm hoping to get on a more regular schedule, but with my travel plans coming up, it might be a little wacky. But I'm hoping that I can get on some type of schedule. So, what are my streams going to be in 2023? Wow, that rhymed. Here we go. So definitely going to continue art streams. Working on some of my own projects, a mix of commissions, which is going to be great. This weekend I'll probably do a live 2D commission stream, hopefully, is in the plans to at least do 2 this week because I have a longer weekend because of holiday stuff. So that's the plan. Art streams, of course, are here to stay. And I want to do some more podcast content. So you guys remember I was talking about the VTuber voices earlier. It was a good podcast. I loved it. But some of this connecting back to my YouTube channel, I want something that can help me continue to grow and expand as a creative. And I love VTubing, but I just wasn't passionate enough to want to just continue to make it a thing that I'm just talking about all the time. It can be a part of me, but it cannot be everything. And that's kind of what I've been coming to the conclusion of with my creative stuff is this thing can be a part of me, but it cannot be everything. Because if it's everything, then I really suffer as a creative because I'm somebody who really, really likes to explore and be curious. So a big part of my mission is how can I explore and be curious, but also make that a brand. So something I had thought of that I'm going to start is news. I'm going to be starting a new podcast. I don't know what the frequency of it will be yet. I'm going to be planning it more this weekend. I'm going to be starting a new podcast, and there's 2 different name ideas, or kind of 3 different name ideas. I had a version of it in the past called Leveling Up, which is kind of like a self-development, self-growth podcast, and it's fun because it's like game devy, leveling up. I think it's a cool name. Another one is Just Keep Growing, so like just keep going, but just keep growing, kind of a pun on like going forward, or growing forward was another one. So growing forward, just keep growing, or leveling up, or some kind of mix of that. And this podcast my goal is for it to be a podcast about my goals and continuing to grow as a creative and talking about those things. So I'm going to talk about my goals, and then I'm going to talk about, then the second half of the podcast, the format's going to kind of go goals, what am I doing this week to reach those goals and how that went for me and how I experienced it emotionally. And then the last section will be questions from the community for the podcast. Questions you have about your goals, questions you have about your creative endeavors, or things that you may be confronting that have been tough for you lately creatively. So that's kind of the goal, or like the format that I want to do. That sounds so cool. Yes, thank you. I missed your podcast. Yeah, so I'm bringing podcasts back, and I'm going to do a visual. I'm going to start a new YouTube channel that's a visual with it too, and just start posting those over there. As myself, there's not going to be a sapphire. I've thought of ideas of maybe attaching it to like an emerald sapphire, because I thought to expand my brand, I could do like an emerald version of sapphire, because emeralds represent growth. So I could still attach it to the sapphire brand, but have sapphire. You guys, we've talked about this. Like there could be like a rose quartz sapphire, an emerald sapphire, an amethyst sapphire. So I might connect it in that way. I don't have a full understanding of branding yet, but I'm just going to start the podcast and I'm going to figure out branding as it develops. Because if I try to figure out branding perfectly before I start it, I won't start it. So I'm starting it, right? The concept of just go, just keep growing, just keep going forward, and just push through regardless. So that's a possible idea for the branding for it, but I want to be a place where I can be very authentically me and not have it connected necessarily to a character like that, to help grow my personal brand and talk about my goals. So that's kind of the goal. We'll see how it goes. I don't know yet. But yeah, we love our leveling up here in the UK. Let's go. I'd love to be able to watch more content about growing as a creator. Yes. I like leveling up because it sounds like a gamification. It's fun, right? It's a really cool, like, fun name. So we'll cast a vote. This is not going to necessarily determine the final, okay? But we're going to cast a vote. I want to see where people's heads are at for what name you like the best. So it's branding, it's podcast for people who want to grow as a creative and just hear like inspirational talk, get their questions answered, or just talk about how they're feeling about their creative endeavors. So I'm going to run a poll. Let's manage poll. New poll. Podcast name ideas. So we'll do just keep growing, leveling up, or growing forward. And yeah, so we'll start that poll. So feel free to cast your vote on the name that you like or think would be the most interesting for the podcast. Like I said, I don't know on frequency yet. I'm going to kind of be deciding all that this weekend. Okay, so that being said, this is where it's going to get wild, guys. I'm going to record the first episode today with you guys. Regardless, I can record the intro later, but I'm going to record the core content or the core parts. We have a lot of votes for leveling up. We have a lot of votes for just keep growing. Tied, leveling up, and just keep growing. The sound of typing is so satisfying, especially with the nails, right? It's very clicky. That's why I don't have the music playing right now, guys, too, is because of recording stuff for a podcast. So we don't have a name for the podcast, so I'm not going to do the intro here on stream, but we're just going to do like the core part, okay? And I'm doing a visual as well. So you will, if you're typing in chat, your chat will be on the new YouTube channel and like will be showing up there and stuff, like your questions, your comments, or concerns. The leveling up is a cool name, yeah. I like leveling up a lot as well. I think it's fun, it's creative. Okay, so I'm going to start recording and we can just cut like things before. Leveling up makes me sound happy. Good. Okay, so this is how this idea started. I have a journal. I was writing out my New Year's goals, my vision, and I have come to a point where I was like, I am still quite young in my life and I feel very happy with where I'm at right now. But how do we not, just because you have a lot of things you're excited about and things have been going very well, how do you continue to innovate, to push forward, and to inspire yourself and to not settle into the mundane? That is something that I'm fearful of, as I am very excited and happy about my life at this moment. I'm very happy with how my YouTube channel is going. I'm very happy with how my job is going. I'm very happy with just all the things in my life at the moment. And my question is, how do I still move forward? How do I keep growing? How do I keep going when I'm so, like, I genuinely am really happy with the spot that I'm in because I don't want to settle as a creative. I want to keep pushing. So my vision, this is insane. I don't know if this is going to happen, because committing to anything for a long period of time as a creative can feel disastrous. But I was watching a really cool video by a YouTuber. I'm going to have to get his name and the name of the video to input in this section. But I watched this video and he made me think about like my 10-year goals. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my 10-year goals. What do I actually hope to achieve in 10 years? These are things that you want to go wild with. These are things you want to go crazy with. It can be insane. I want you guys to say the most ridiculous things. I don't type it yet. Think about it right now. Start thinking about I want everybody to choose 1 10-year goal that they have. And the poll tied between just keep growing and leveling up. Fantastic. Don't type them yet. Hold on to them because I'm going to be addressing them in a bit here. Do not say them yet. So your 10-year goal, but I want you to just choose one. I'm going to be going over a list of mine, but 10-year goal. It's insane. This needs to be crazy. And if people look at you crazy, then you're doing it right. That's my philosophy. Demonic Nerd said, I love that since you're recording while streaming, this comes all the more natural and genuine. Since you're doing it live in front of everyone, it does. It feels a lot less like scripted. I totally agree. I've felt that way in podcasts in the past. Also, welcome in Demonic. Hi, 64. Oh, thank you. Kyle, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for redeeming the truth and you know you're awesome. Thank you. Happy Friday, 64. Okay, so 10-year goals. You can separate this into sections. I have personal, career, business, finance, learning, and fitness. That's what this guide that I looked up recommended. Okay, here are my 10-year goals. Okay, so personal is find a location that I love to live in. And so the goal of this podcast is these are my 10-year goals, and I'm going to use this podcast to keep on track with these goals and to talk about, bro, this is what I'm trying to do in the next 10 years. How is it going? Because lately I've been obsessed with the idea of creating pieces of art that are unrecreatable. This is something that's unrecreatable. What if somebody made a podcast across the time span of 10 years talking about their 10-year goals to see how that developed and where they ended up? That's insane to me. That's crazy cool. Like I said, I cannot promise that I'll be doing this podcast for 10 years because that's kind of insane, but I need to start it regardless and not get in my head about that because that doesn't even matter. It's about creating. So I was like, I want to make this podcast around this idea of leveling up or growing forward and helping other people stay on track to their goals and doing the same. And thank you so much, Moon. I don't remember if I got to comment on that before. I'm glad you liked my art. Yeah, 64. I loved the fan art. It was so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so my 10-year personal goals. One is to find a location that I love to live in. Okay, that's one. So there's a lot of different places you can live, and I want to figure out the place that makes me feel my best, mentally and just is a good place for me to live. So that's number one. I have 5 close people in my life. All right, 5 close people. Partner, 2 mentors, 2 friends. Okay. So just maintaining healthy relationships because we talk about creative goals, and the truth is if you do not have good relationships in your life or you do not feel like you have a system of support, you are not going to be able to do anything well, especially creativity. You're going to fall apart at the seams. So it's really, really important to have a support system. So those are goals and those are things you can work on and things you can move towards. And I believe that it's good to have a mix of what that support system is. Relationships are super vital. This is 10-year goals, by the way. Remember, think about starting to have a family, kids, or adopting. That's a whole thing that I don't know yet, but at least to start thinking about it. I think I'm kind of I'm probably not going to have kids until 10 years from now because I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve and stuff. But that's to start thinking about. Okay, personal. Have a sense of my own spirituality. Everybody has a different spirituality, looks different for everybody. And I don't know what that looks like fully for me yet. So that's something I want to explore over the next 10 years. And have an excellent grasp on my emotions, my energy, and how to cope. So I really want to be able to understand myself better so that I can feel really good in a majority of the situations I'm in. That's a big thing to think about, but 10 years is a long time. Yeah, right. And we'll talk about the 10-year and then the 1 year and how your 1-year goals can support your 10-year goals. So if you're looking for something to set up your New Year's resolutions or your goals, I would encourage you to do that, to start working on that because it's really going to motivate you for the future and for the potential of what you can do. And having this 10-year category and then this 1-year category, you guys are going to see, I'm going to talk to you exactly about how those things link up and you're going to be like, wow, that makes sense. Okay. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit. So next is to be proud of who I am, who I was, and who I am becoming, to really embrace everything that I am. And I talked about that at the beginning of today, where I said, I want to really lean into being unapologetically me. I want to be girl boss energy. I want to lean in and I want to just slay. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk about an example of how I did this off the bat. Okay, let's just we'll get a little personal here. Talk about how I did this off the bat. So I changed my hair color, right? I changed my hair color a lot. People always have a lot to say about it. Some people are like, wow, I love your hair color. You changed it. Other people are like, wow, you changed your hair color again. Or people get weird about it. And this is a different color, especially for January. You know, sometimes people try to like go to the seasons and stuff. And like, this is not really like a January color, but I purposefully did this to rebel in the sense of I am leaning into me and I don't care what you have to say. And that is like the first step. So that's like the first step of something like that. And I think that's really cool because I have this hairstyle now and I feel really bold and I feel really confident because it's a choice that I fully made, not looking for the acceptance from other people about what they think your hair color should be during a certain season, or what they think you should keep your hair color the same, or you shouldn't do like mix whatever. Thank you guys for the compliments. I appreciate that. Oh, Moon, I'm so glad. You're so sweet. Thank you. So some of these abstract goals are hard to follow. Like, how do I know that in 10 years I'm going to be proud of who I am? Like, how do you measure that goal? And there's ways to set that up. And again, we'll talk about when we move to the 1-year version. To create a loving and caring relationship with myself, 10-year goal. To feel very confident in at least 2 creative skills. A lot of us creatives have a lot of things we love to do. A lot of us want to learn how to play an instrument. A lot of us want to learn maybe how to animate. A lot of us want to learn maybe how to paint, how to draw. And I have a lifetime goal of mastering all of the arts. Maybe not mastering, but becoming very efficient in them. So to be able to become very efficient in music, to be able to become very efficient in writing, in painting, and drawing. I want to be able to master that over the course of my life. So I said in 10 years, I should have at least 2 creative skills at a good spot. Painting, I'm already well on my way. I've spent a lot of time in painting already. Probably like 5 years into painting at this point. And I think music is going to be my second one that I'm going to be pursuing. Or film, because I could say film. Probably my first 2 will be, film and art. Because I've done a lot of YouTube, which has given me a lot of film knowledge, which is great. So that's really exciting. And so 2 creative skills I want to feel very proficient in. And this is the start of, over the course of my lifetime, I would like to be good at multiple creative skills. So that's personal. I'm going to stop here for a moment. If anybody has a personal 10-year goal, you can be as crazy as you want. Please write it out in the chat because I would love to read it and share it with the podcast. This podcast is something that we're going to be documenting and putting out there on the internet. It's like a time capsule for us all to stay to hear our goals and to listen to those and to follow those. That is my goal with this podcast, is how can we all be on this track and to follow our journey and to be able to like immortalize that. So, personal goals, if you would like to share your personal goal, like 10-year, drop maybe 1 in the chat. And if you have more, I encourage you to do like your own journaling on your own time. But I'd love to hear any personal goals you have. There was a so Trey Flea is sharing with us on Twitch. I can't say exactly what my goals are, but more or less a superstar. One, on a more serious note, IRL in real life snowboarding or longboarding streams, that would be really fun. Using my VTuber and model tracking, I have a chronic fatigue too, so it'll be a bit hard. So being healthy enough to do is a big part. That's cool, Trey. I love that. Doing those IRL streams and figuring that out with snowboarding and longboarding, that's amazing. I'm very excited for you. Jaden Light Knight on YouTube shares with us, one thing I want to do is start learning languages. I have that in some of my learning skills or learning goals, which we'll talk about, Jaden. Very excited, and I'll ask you more about that once we get there. Kitsune Trade shares on Twitch, keep my promise to my dad that I find success in my passion and finally reach the healthier me he wants me to be. Wow. What a statement, Kitsune Trade. That is a really, really big one. 10 years. This is your 10-year goals, remember. Success in your passion. Kitsune, what passion are you referring to when you're making this statement? Demonic Nerd says, I really want to be a college grad with a master's in creative writing. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you, Demonic Nerd. Luce on Twitch says, getting a music studio and living off making music. Amazing, Luce. I love to hear that. And we'll talk about how 1-year goals can help support that for you. Elf says, I would love to have my comics developed and put out and maybe even finished. I'd also like to have them in my hands in print form. Elf, I bet you could do that in 3 years. I bet you could do that in 3 years. I bet you. Not even 10 years. Star Guardian Artist says, career-wise, my 10-year goal in a perfect world would be to be able to support myself financially with my art via YouTube and or Twitch. Personally, my 10-year goal would be to finally go into Japan. Has always been a dream of mine. Lots of good pieces in there. Yeah. So support yourself financially with your art, YouTube or Twitch, which means this year, Star Guardian Artist, you should start your YouTube and Twitch channel. And to go to Japan is cool. Maybe learning Japanese or just learning more about Japanese culture, which you already do know a lot because you watch a lot of anime and such. That could be pieces to help you get there. Wither says, look, I just want to do a job I don't hate. I honestly wish I could be artistic in some way. It's such a comfort area, the stuff I love in my life. After having trauma about normal jobs to the point my anxiety ruins any chance for a normal job, I just, I just want to do something I feel good in and want to improve in. I'm hoping starting streaming will be the first step in that, low key, even if it ends up being something on the side. All we can do with her is try new things. When we're excited about something, or if you just don't know where to go, if you said, I just want a job that I don't hate, just start somewhere with what you're passionate about. And you already do a fantastic job. You're an amazing artist. I would be very excited to see you start streaming. And it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if it becomes something on the side or if it becomes something main. The fact is that you're doing it and you're trying it. And that's what I want you to focus on, is just trying those new things. Kitsune says, art, storytelling, design, and just creating. My dad and mom always shared the horrors of corporation abuse to their works, and I watched the effects of my 20 plus years. They don't want me to end up doing the same, but instead use my talent to avoid the abuse and live a fuller, healthier life. Yeah, I believe strongly too in like following those creative paths, Kitsune. So I am rooting for you, and I know that you're gonna be able to do it. I'm a big fan, or Moonilla says, I'm a big fan of Korean culture, language, fashion, and dromslas, etc. I want to find a way to incorporate this into my creative journey as I finish my Master of Fine Arts, aka MFA. That is so cool. Such great goals, Moonilla. I love it. Very excited for you. The Storm, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, Volpira. Good to see you. We're recording a podcast right now, so for any new friends coming in, welcome. We're sharing our 10-year goals, 10-year plans. Living a fulfilling life or Zelia says, living a fulfilling life in 10 years regardless of having money or not. Yeah. And then you got to define, what does living a fulfilling life mean to you? Because when we have these more abstract goals, you'll have to define, what does that mean to me? What does that look like? So that you can feel confident in the 10 years that, yeah, I really did live a fulfilling life. So you got to write down like guidelines to what that means.
Welcome to the Eternal Gems.
Ultra CH, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. This is not the Krusty Krab, sadly. You're not in the right place. No, this is Patrick. Oh, I missed the meme completely. All great goals, guys. Floating Space Kitten says, I want to learn Blender to make animated 2D assets. Starting at the Blender logo feels like I'm starting into a moth volcano. That's so cool, though. Guess what? I bet you can do that again in like 1 year. I bet you can learn Blender if you really like focus in 1 year. That's awesome. All right, so let's move to career goals next. Career goals. Okay, 10 years? Hi, Coggamer. Welcome in. You don't have 10-year plans. I have day-to-day plans. Maybe I'll have 10-year goals soon. And that's okay, too. I think if you need to start light, you can. And there's no right or wrong. Just start. You can just guess. Like, when you write down this 10-year list, this can just be a guess. And this will change as you grow as a person, right? That's why I'm saying, even though I plan to do this podcast for a long time, I'm not going to hold myself to it and be like, you must, because that's destructive as a creative. It's like, I'm just starting the thing. And if I need to change courses, that's fine. So it's okay if you don't know what that is, or if you're trying to make it perfect. I encourage you to let go of trying to make it perfect and to just use something to motivate you, to start you off on a good note. Okay. All right. Let me take another sip of water. Okay. Career goals is next. My vision, my 10-year career goals, to have made an impact at HTC, Vive, the current company I work at, HTC Vive, virtual reality company. I really want to make a big difference in virtual reality and an impact for them. I want to really help people understand the possibilities in the future of VR and why it's so important and why I think it can help develop and cultivate humanity. That's a huge, important part to me, right? And what is making an impact? It is like, how do you define what making an impact is? And that's something you can dive into deeper, is when, again, defining those more abstract goals. Okay. Next is to have created waves in the game dev industry. So, I really want to make waves in the game dev industry. I really want to make games and be able to utilize those games to help people with their mental health, or to help people in some type of way. So that's one of them. Next, we have to have produced 10 musical albums. This is a little crazy, guys. I'm not going to lie. 10 albums over the next 10 years. That means I need to produce one album per year. Or I can like learn a bunch and then stack albums in another year. Okay. Copyright free. Wait, what? Copyright free? So, and this is to go, like, this is to just push, because I could be like, oh man, there's so much I have to learn to start creating an album, but I already know how to play guitar and I can sing. So I can just start with an album that's just that, right? And I can work on getting more advanced, but I want to create some type of album to start putting music and things out there. Like stream beats. It's going to be probably a little bit more like, copyright free. I don't know, because I haven't done enough like research and everything. Stream beats, like maybe like lo-fi stuff like that. I don't know yet. Because I haven't really dove super far into my musical journey yet. I've written one original song, and I've done a cover that are on my YouTube channel. Make an album with 2 songs and spread it out. True. We also never said how long the album has to be. Floating Space Kitten, big brain. Big brain moments. So I need to put your version of Clarity on an album so I can play a Bad Boy and repeat. I could do an album that's all cover songs. I could. So that's one of them. Produce and direct one film of my vision at a big media scale. So something as at like the Marvel scale. I want to produce and direct. Oh, this is 10-year goals. Remember, one film that like does really well, whether it's based off of a book, my own original thing. I really want to produce one like a big piece of media film and share a big story with the world. That's another one of my 10-year goals. To have voice acted or performed in a memorable piece of art. So voice acting I've really been into, love voice acting, or acting in general. I'd love to be on like a Netflix show, or to do voice acting for an anime. Those are like 2 big things for me as well. Over the next 10 years, remember. We have a lot of time, guys. A lot of time. Make a lo-fi hip-hop album with your avatar studying. Yo, big brain. I like that. I like that, Floating Space Kitten. Okay. And next we have to have some kind of creative studio in one of these areas and producing our own work. So by 10 years, I'd really like to have my own studio that I'm running. That's either producing film, producing games, or music, something along those lines. Really, really would love that. Next, we have to be well-known, respected, and a positive force in the creative space. Over 5 million collected followers, across platforms. It doesn't have to be one place. It doesn't have to be like just YouTube or just, it can be collectively. So anywhere in my career or journey, over 5 million followers in 10 years. I think it's doable. I definitely think it's doable. So big hopes. Not business goals. Next is, you guys, this one, I will never let go of this goal. I will never let go of this goal because this started me on my path. And that goal is to have worked for Riot Games in some kind of way. It doesn't even have to be that I actually work full time for Riot. I just wanted like work with them, collab on a project, potentially do like a modeling thing for them, do like a song for them, something. I will not go to my deathbed without having worked for Riot in some way. It's kind of a joke at this point now because they're the company that started me and my inspiration to do anything. So it's happening. It's on my list. My camera just went out of focus. It's on my list and it's got to happen. Hi, Crook. Welcome in. We're recording a podcast right now. I hope you're doing super well. Welcome, welcome. All right. So with all that being said, if you haven't already shared one, if anybody would like to type out and share with us a 10-year career goal, maybe one piece of a career goal that you have, I would love to hear your thoughts on your career goals. That'd be amazing. So I have a lot of pretty hefty ones. It's heavy. That's a lot. But we got 10 years, man. We got 10 years to do this all. So we're going to, and that's what I'm saying. This podcast is literally keeping me on track to do these things. So you guys are going to hear all about how it's going. All this. I worked on my first album this week. Here's how it went. That's what I'm utilizing this podcast for. Is how is this 10-year goals going? And I'll reevaluate at the end of every year and maybe even write like new 10-year goal plans, right? And that's how we'll kind of make it develop. But it'll be interesting. Clip that and tweet at them on Twitter. You're right. I actually should. Oh, not to be greedy, but as one of my goals as well would be to make my own manga someday. Oh, wait, let me back up. Star Guardian Artist says, one of my goals as well would to be to make my own manga someday. That always been a cool dream of mine. I've always thought it would be awesome to hold a physical copy full of your artwork and your story with your name on the front cover. You absolutely have to. And your writing is phenomenal. Your writing is so good. I love your writing line. Like the stories that you shared with us earlier, like throughout the years has been amazing. So you got this. Trey says, I want to create a 3-part animation series that uses music that I sung on in about 12-ish songs. Excuse me. Not all of them will be used in animations. I also want to be able to hire other artists to help me with second and third parts of the animation, since the first one is slated to be about 3 to 4 minutes. This all pretty much are the plans for my channel, but also be support with myself and my creative endeavors. Yes. And having things kind of like pour into each other like that is great, Trey. That's super cool. So music that you've sung. So it's going to be a combo of your music and your art and your animation. That is super hype. And Star Guardian, to go back to your point about your physical manga that you want to work on, the dream of yours for your manga, maybe that's what your YouTube channel is about. Maybe your YouTube channel starts talking about the development of the manga that you're working on. There's an idea. How can you flow one thing into another to help your goals formulate and support each other? That's what we try to do with our goals. Write the book I've had on my heart for a long time now. What kind of book, Kitsune? Lou says, I'll sleep now. Have a great live stream. Sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Lou. Sleep well. Star Guardian says, honestly, writing a light novel always seemed like a cool idea. I never gave the idea much focus until Sai and a few others said the story I write before stream was it was good. It was really good. I loved it, Star. Pretty much three eps. Yo, my God, it's so exciting. Moonilla says, I want to also be a pretty well-known YouTube/TTV with 1 million subs or followers. I want to be known for my kindness and diversity and inspire other people with my ideas. That's amazing. That's like utilizing being well-known for a great purpose. And I love that, Moon. That's awesome. Really great to hear. Kitsune says, the book inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. But going a lot deeper into finding yourself and about personal growth and the struggles with it. That would be a really impactful book to write, and I think the world needs to hear your voice and hear what you have to say, Kitsune. You have to write it. You gotta go for it. Amazing career goals. Amazing, guys. Business goals, I don't have a lot written for this because I'm actually going to be writing out my whole business plan this weekend for my channel. It's like a whole thing. You can write out like business models and stuff. I'm going to be doing that this weekend, so I don't have a lot written here because a lot of it kind of funnels from my career goals. So business goals, 10 years from now, to have 1 studio running supporting 10 families. So I want to have a team of maybe about 10 people 10 years from now supporting 10 families. So being able to put those people on salary to be able to work at a studio with me. Again, it could be film, it could be art, it could be writing. I don't know. Well, I don't know yet, but we'll see. That's what we're going to start figuring out. And then to have 2 YouTube channels that are 500K plus for business goals. So I want to have multiple YouTube channels and see how I can scale. And this could be like HTC's channel, and this could also be my own channel, and that would be my 2 channels right there, right? So that's those. If anybody has any business goals they'd like to share, feel free. I'd love to hear it. I only have 2 right now because, like I said, I'm going to be diving deeper into that this weekend. And the book inspire, oh yes, I read this. I made it. Hi, Sai. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Mooper. We're recording a podcast right now. Welcome in. Happy New Year. It's good to see you. How's it going? Wither says, I honestly don't know what I want to do in the long run job-wise. For now, I just want to get myself out of the toxic environment I've been in my whole life. Hopefully in the next year or 2 at the soonest, or even 5 years, hopefully at the latest, I want to be able to get a temporary job, get enough money, and move out so I can finally join the person who's made me feel most mentally sound. The person I love the most, of course. Aw, Wither, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, sometimes our goals need to start as I just need to not be where I'm at right now, and then I can move forward. Sometimes that is where we're at, and that is okay with her. I want to encourage you and tell you that that is okay. My new light novel will be called I Was Isekai'd into a World of Sapphire ruled by Celestial Wolf Girl. Definitely not copyrighted at all. Bruh. No, I'm just kidding. But there's specific companies and creators that I want to work with, but I can't say who they are since doing so might ruin my chances. Yeah, that's okay though. You can write that down in like your own journal and such, right? That's exciting though, Trey. Moon says, I want to be a freelance artist with no ties to a boss or company to be able to do my passions without being ordered around. Yes, there's good books out there you can find too that help you learn that. There's a really great book, Moon, I want to recommend to you called Creative Truth by, his name starts with a B and I don't remember his name right now. Creative Truth, though, is fantastic, and I highly recommend it. It's a really good one for like, how do I turn my creative skills and passion into like a job? I recommend that to anybody who's interested in that. Yeah, taking those steps are rough work in the long run. Rough, but work in the long run. Yeah. Burner says, I want to grow as a content creator and be an influencer for fighting games. Yes, let's go, Burner. I remember us talking about fighting games and how passionate you were. Or you are, I shouldn't say were, you are. Other than that, nothing really. I can't really think very far into the future because I'm kind of a realist. I have to think of the now because the struggles and problems I've had to deal with. Having a big dream is nice, but I also have a survival brain. Being poor, living alone, having no support. I can't take a big risk. It's not a great mindset, but it keeps me alive, and that's all I want is to live. It's interesting you say that because it started similar for me, Burner. In no way am I comparing my situation to yours because I'm sure they are vastly different. But having these big goals and these big dreams are what kept me surviving. So that's interesting that you say that because I feel that my dreams are what gave me a reason to continue to push forward. So it's maybe like having some of those big goals, even if you think they're impossible, because you deserve and you owe it to yourself to say, what if? What if? Yes, still keeping your head on the daily to help survive, but also what if? And that's something that has tremendously helped me. Sheikh Mohammed, welcome in. How's it going? So good to see you. Been good. Christmas rush is over, so retail slows down. Got promoted. Oh my gosh, congrats. I'm so happy for you. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for talking about 10-year goals and plans. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yo. Or not thank you, sorry. I'm saying I'm so proud of you. My brain is dying. But yeah, super awesome mover. I'm very, very happy for you. Honestly, that's what I want. I just want to be able to do my passion for a living and not settle, honestly. Settling for less just because it's safe is one thing I'm scared of doing at times, I won't lie. Yeah, it's really scary. Brad Weaver. Thank you, Zelius. Brad Weaver. I appreciate that. What webcam do you use? I use the HD 1080p Logitech. You can, I think it's in the link. I think it's in the links in my equipment list in the Discord. If you're looking for that link, Rachel. And the best part I'm in call right now with said person, I have no clue how he's able to deal with my shattered mental health, but he's really magical, patient as heck with me. He's so weird. I love him so much. Oh, that's great to hear. Excuse me. Also having a manager or team to support my creative projects so I don't have to manage everything and can focus on execution of the creative things. Yeah, that's a great goal. I love that, Trey. Yep. I don't even mind if it's not my project specifically. If it's someone else's project, I'm fine too. Yeah, just being able to be creative is really exciting. I completely agree. Hi, Chroma. I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, hello. The lighting in here is getting like dark, but that's okay. Can you read my 10-year goal? Did you? Let me see if I missed it. Hold on. Wait, did you send it, Talon? Where did you put it? Did it not send through? Maybe send again. I do not see. Yeah, I want a fighting game to grow a bit more. Even though I'm a small rock in a big ocean, my splash so far has gotten people to dip their toe into fighting games. Not to go pro or to be the best, but to have fun with them. Trying something new that may have scared them before. That's the impact I want to have. That's amazing, Burner. That's a really cool. Oh, it's far back. Okay, let me see. Let me take a look. I'm scrolling. You may have to copy paste. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, Talon, you're gonna have to resend it. I scrolled the maximum I can scroll up and I don't see it. Okay, so let's move to financial goals. Any financial goals for people? This can be scary to talk about. Finances are scary. 10 years from now, my goal is to become a multi-millionaire. Kind of wild, I know, but that is my goal. To focus on my own business full time. So hopefully 10 years from now, to be the focus on my own business, which would be like the studio I talked about, hopefully being able to support 10 families and have a big team. Not a big team, that's kind of like a medium team. To pay for my children and grandchildren's education, generational wealth, big goal for me. Definitely the start of it, not the final of it, because 10 years, like getting to my 30s, yeah, there's a lot there. To own 3 houses, to have 3 houses. And 2 of which of those that I'll probably like Airbnb out or something to help reach my multi-millionaire goal. To support a charity yearly or a good cause. I'll probably choose a different charity each year depending on like the thing I'm passionate about at the time. So maybe one year it's for animals, maybe one year it's for mental health. And then just one epic trip to travel the world yearly. So financially, like saving for one, like, because I want to start knocking a bunch of different places to travel off my list. So those are some of my financial goals. And again, once we go to the 1 year goal, I'm going to talk about how you would do something like that. Like, oh my gosh, how do you actually become a multimillionaire in 10 years? Well, you can break it down. And that's what stuff I've been thinking about, right? So financial goals, feel free to take the time now to write up your financial goals. Remember, we're talking about 10 years. So 10 years from now, what is one piece of finance or financial goal that you have? One of the fighting games I have been thinking about trying is Blaze Blue. I've never heard of Blaze Blue. I've heard of Guilty Gear. Hi, TK. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing super well. I've been seeing so much cute fan art of your character on Twitter, TK. Just wanted to pop in and wish you a Happy New Year to you, too. Oh, thank you so much, TK. I really appreciate the support. How have you been? How are things going? Honestly, financially, I don't want insane riches, though. That would be nice. I just want enough to be able to support myself and family in their own endeavors. As long as I could do that, consider me happy. Yeah, I would be too. I would be too, for sure. And like, I'm already pretty happy, like, at the moment, just with everything. But this whole thing for me is like, how can I push myself to be at my maximum potential as a human being? And I believe that is like being able to have a lot of money so that I can support other people, support good causes, and to be able to give back. That's a part of what I want to do for my legacy. I want to be able to do that for people in my life, right? I want to take over Apple for financial goal. All right, you got to get a job at Apple. That's step 1. Money goal, support a small house. Burner says money goal is to support a small house by myself and support my friends I've met through Twitch. Yay! You could definitely do that. I bet you, again, in less than 10 years. 3 years, I bet you, Burner. My goal is to become Kitsune says my goal is to become successfully stable to where I can live comfortably, travel, and show my dad I'll be okay. That's awesome, Kitsune. Zelia says for me, making a living by providing 3D modeling, video editing, and maybe sound design. 4 to 5K each month, saving 1K, donating 1K. Yeah, see, breaking it down into actual numbers like that is really good. What you did, Zelius, is like, okay, I want to make $4,000 to $5,000 each month, save $1,000, and donate $1,000. Like, those are breaking it down into that is really, really cool. And like a really good way to get yourself on the right track. So I'd love to see that, Zelius. Fantastic example. TK says things are going well, counting down the days. You're going to Japan. Oh my gosh, TK. When? That's awesome. Trey says my financial goal is to just make a bit more than disability allowance I'm on within the next 3 to 5 years so I can live in Japan on my own money instead of relying on the government. That's cool. You want to live in Japan? Since I'm getting on basically nothing already, but by being able to buy what I need to support my streaming and creative career, whatever I need it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, Trey. I hope you have a fun time when you go to Japan. Yes, TK, I'm excited for you. Let me take a sip of water. Money goal. Nice house with my BF, even if it's something small like renting an apartment, yet enough to keep us pretty stable and maybe a little extra for us to spend on nerding out after all, like bills and food, of course. Sooner or later, I also want to get a fursuit. I know that's weird to a lot of people. No, you go for it. But I'm furry trash. Been wishing for one for years. Let me have this. Yo, I'm excited for you with it. That's great. Great financial goals. Yeah, everybody is on the track of like, I just want to be financially comfortable. And that's a great place to start. Through longer term, being able to travel across the world to visit friends would be nice. Yay, I love that. Yay, awesome. Amazing. Sadly, not sure how to break it down into numbers since the cost of living keeps changing. Yeah, so Kitsune says, this is a good question financially. Kitsune says, my goal is to become successfully stable where I can live comfortably, travel, and show my dad I'll be okay. So to figure out how much you need for cost of living, you can calculate the average, right? And then what you need to do if you're trying to figure out how can I live comfortably is you need to figure out how much money do I need to be me. And everybody's to be me is different. What do you like doing? Do you like getting a pedicure or a manicure monthly? Is that a part of what you consider to be living comfortably? Is living comfortably just enough to put food on the table and to like pay your internet bill? Is living comfortably for you to be able to get your hair done every week? Is living comfortably for you to be able to go out to dinner once a week? Is living comfortably for you to be able to get fast food 3 times a month? So really breaking down those things into what does it mean to be you? Where do you spend your money? How do you spend your money? And how can you calculate what that is and budget yourself so that you can reach those goals and to live and be comfortably you. So that's what I would recommend you to do, Kitsune, is to figure out, and a good place to start is if you don't know how much it costs to be you, figure out what your expenses, what you've spent money on for the last few months, and what where your income's coming from, what you've spent on, and how that relates to you, and breaking that down and then predicting that it's probably going to be similar in the future, right? So that's a good place to start. About 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, TK. I'm so excited for you. TK, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. You have to let me know how Japan is. It's on my list, TK, of places to go. Big hype. Hi, Pira. Welcome in. How's it going? Do you have any specific plans for what you want to do when you get to Japan, TK? If you do it right, find the right places to invest in. Also, depending on your relationship with banks and such, as well as credit scores, investing in houses and renting them out from clients can be a good start, because once the first house is paid back, you get the income flow started and you're ready for it. You can move into a second. My house owner owns 6 properties. This is what she told me, at least. Yeah, and I've heard some advice from other people too, but properties is like a good way to make money. For sure, which is why the owning 3 houses was a part of my like multi-millionaire goal, because that's a good way to make money. So absolutely, that's really helpful. Thank you for sharing that, Mooper. Hi, Amy, welcome in. I haven't streamed in a long time either, so it's really good to see you. How have you been? Don't they say the average person to support themselves via YouTube's around 10,000 plus subscribers? No way. If that's the statistic, I am blown away. It could be. It might be. I don't know what the statistic is. I got my first Twitch payout a couple months ago. Congrats, Trey. So I think I'm off to a good start. That's awesome. So happy for you. The list is too long. I need to trim it to what's doable. Lots of weave stuff, temples, and animals. Oh my gosh, TK. I can't wait. Are you going to be posting like pictures on your Twitter or anything? That's big hype. Okay, gems. Here we go. 10-year goals. Next, learning. Okay. Learning goals over the next 10 years. There's no way. No, there is way. I'm going to find a way. Monsta, thank you for the raid with the party of 11. Can we get a shout out for Monsta-licious? Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? I'm recording a podcast right now about self-improvement, growth, and such. So if you want to be part of the podcast, feel free to chat with us here. We're talking about our 10-year goals for the new year. Welcome. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. Hello. Monsta, how is your stream? Welcome in. All right. Could depend on the niche you're into. Yes. I promise I will. Yay. Good. Okay. So learning goals. I want to have 2 master's degrees in 10 years. That means master degree. What does it take on average? Like 5 years to get a master's degree? I don't know. At least 1 by 10 years. But if I'm stretching it, starting into my 2nd degree, I want to get a degree just because I want a degree. I'm passionate about education. So I'm a little bit into my art degree. I said my 2 master's degrees that I'll probably get to start, I want to get multiple throughout my lifetime, is art degree and music degree, or art and film, which I'm already in a good progression towards art. I just need to choose for my 2nd degree if I want to do music or film. And then later I want to do aerospace probably as well, because I want to be an astronaut at some point in my life. That's a big goal. I've joked about it a lot, but it's like actually true. And it's a goal that I want to have in my life. I'm trying to see how far I can push myself as a human being. That is something I'm excited and passionate about, and a journey that I'm excited to share. So it's crazy, but that's what I'm going for. So by the time I'm in my 30s, I'm hoping that I'll be able to go back to school to start studying like aerospace or like or astronomy. Or I don't know, whatever. I'll do the research, whatever I need to be an astronaut. That's what I'll be doing. So we'll see. To know a music program really well and use regularly. That's probably going to be FL Studio. To know a game engine really well and use regularly. Already on my way learning Unreal Engine. And I know Unity decently well. To know 1 martial arts well for protecting myself. I haven't decided what martial art yet. This is all the learning goals. I want to learn 3+ languages. Japanese, these are the 3 probably. Japanese, Mandarin, because I work with a lot of people in Taiwan. So Mandarin, probably first will be the most beneficial for me to learn. Japanese, and I would want to learn Japanese first, but Mandarin will probably be more beneficial for me to learn first. And then French. It'd probably be better to learn Spanish, but I want to learn French. So my 3 languages are Japanese, Mandarin, and French. And if I'm learning 3 languages over the course of 10 years, I should have put ASL in there too. I need to add ASL. That means I have 3 years to learn a language. It's not bad. It seems like it's a lot in 10 years, but that just means I need to learn one language per 3 years. I say that's pretty doable. Don't you guys think? I feel like that's pretty doable. Switch to Twitch. Hi, Fixer. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? And let me say my last one before I catch up to chat here. My last one is to learn 3 instruments, which could arguably be a language that you learn as well. Piano, which I already know a good amount about. Guitar is my best instrument currently. And my 3rd instrument is going to be violin or harp. I haven't decided yet. It could be something else, but either the violin or the harp. Those are all my learning goals for 10 years. That's insanity. It's going to be a lot. And fitting that into everything I'm already doing, plus all my other goals, I'm going to do it, dude. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, Gems. We're going to crush it. All right, Star Guardian Artist says, learning goals for me would definitely be to either complete my Japanese and or Mandarin language lesson. I want to learn more in-depth stuff with digital art. I want to learn a lot more about UE5 and Blender. I would love an art degree too, but that would be pretty expensive now that I've left university. But again, still there's a lot of like self-learning resources out there too. But you're saying an art degree. That might change over the next few years too about like university and how we get degrees, which will be interesting as well. So remember, because this is a 10-year goal, there's a lot of stuff that can change. You know, it'll be interesting, Gems. This podcast episode, I'm going to pull up and we're going to listen to it like next year on stream at the end of the year. And we're going to see how far everybody got in their goals. I'm going to be very curious. It's going to be kind of like a cool like throwback. Burner says, if I did have a big goal, probably be like you, Sapphire. Not 100% like you, but have passion and relatability. You give so many people. Burner, I want to try and have that as well. To look at me and be a small or big influence, let people see the world different and try new things. I admit I see you as a rival. If I think about what I can do better, and you are the first that comes to mind more than other people when I meet and befriended at this platform. Oh, Burner, it's good in a sense though to use that as motivation, as fuel. So, and again, I'm always excited to talk to you about like your passion and your growth and just moving towards that. That's really, really exciting, and I'm happy for you. Rusty Old Car, welcome in. Learning fluent in 10 languages. So that means you need to learn a language per year, Rusty Old Car. A language per year. You got this. Trey says, I want to learn about 6 or so languages. The core ones are Japanese and Indonesian, and to hopefully finish my linguistics, I also want to dip my toes into a few different mediums like 3D models and only a couple. Yo, amazing. So 6 languages in 10 years. What is that? I think that's like a language every year and a half or 2. 3D models. That's awesome. Amy says, I have been super busy getting ready to get my bachelor's in graphic design. Congrats. Get ready for a YouTube course. My baby number 3 is 8 months old now, so I have a bit more free time. Amy, oh my gosh. Congrats on your bachelor's. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. And Baby Helsing, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl. I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Oh my goodness. That is amazing, Amy, though. Lots of cool stuff that you're moving towards. Amy Nad Borelski, thank you for the YouTube sub. I at one point want to learn astronautical engineering, which is close to being an astronaut. Let's go, Star. We'll go together. You ready to go in like 10 years? We'll go. Learning goal, learn Spanish. 90% of the workforce mainly speaks Spanish. Yeah, Spanish is a very good language to learn. I even had an idea that I may study astronautical engineering at MIT in the States, because why not? That'd be amazing. Yes. You don't need an art degree. It really depends on what you want to get into. Yeah. But some people have a goal to just get a degree. Like, I don't need an art degree, but I want to just because I want to get my degree, right? Yes. One of my goals is to learn, Moon says, one of my goals is to learn Korean fluently along with Spanish. Amazing. Yes, absolutely. Mooper said, I studied photography and barista for 6 years while working retail, fully qualified to work in the industries, but working in retail for 7 years, I prefer that industry. I never really had a 10-year goal. Most days I just wake up and go with the day. Whatever happens, happens and changes. There are small stepping stones. I like doing the saving to go to Russia next year. That's cool. But other than that, I generally go with the flow while making people's day working in the fashion industry. That's so cool. Again, just because some people have big goals, doesn't mean that you have to. As long as you're happy with where you're at, I think that's all that matters, right? I'm really happy with where I'm at, but I also want to see how far I can push myself and my potential, which is why I'm making these crazy, lofty goals. So, but if you're happy with where you're at and you don't feel the need to make a 10-year goal plan, then you don't have to, right? I just want you to be happy and for you to figure out what directions you want to move in and feel confidently in that and who you are. That's my goal for you. That is my goal for you. You're welcome, Amy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing. Whether says sooner or later, I want to learn animation. I've wanted to for years. Whether I think you would be an amazing animator. So hard to concentrate on it, in my opinion, but I want to. Whether that'd be amazing. That'd be very, very cool. I want to still stick it on my calendar now. 2033 space trip. Let's go. Yes. Some of us like to push ourselves way too hard. Cough, cough. Creatives, cough, cough. Yeah, creatives are very good at doing that. All right. And then our final 10-year category. Woo! Let me get a sip of water. I'm going to blow out my candle too. Okay. Final is fitness. All right, I want to complete a marathon in 10 years. I want to be able to accomplish the hardest yoga poses. Crow is one of them. I want to be able to do crow very badly. Full splits, probably, at some point. Headstand, of course. I want to become an excellent dancer. I love dancing. It's one of my favorite things to do in my free time. Just have a toned body that looks nice and toned. To be able to support my full body strength very well. So just like any body strength like exercises. And then to be able to rock climb a crazy mountain because I love rock climbing and I want to get more into rock climbing. So those are my fitness goals. They're not too crazy, but just enough to make sure I have enough in my life and that I feel good about myself. So that's where I'm starting with it. Feel free to share your fitness goals in the chat. 10 years, your 10-year fitness goals. I do. This as a really nice candle. It smells really good too. It's specific. It's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It's a star sign specific candle elf. It smells amazing. And it has stones in it too. Like it has amethyst and rose quartz stones like inside of it. It's very cool. My fitness goals over 10 years is honestly very simple. Just remain consistent with my workouts. Maybe take up Muay Thai again and maybe take up rock surf climbing, the greatest sport of all. We have to make it a thing. In 10 years, we have to. We got to. It's amazing, Star. Yes. Ballast says, yes, I want to try working on fitness stuff as well this next year. Yay! What kinds of fitness stuff, Ballast? Star says, not really sure if it counts as a fitness goal because it's more of a sport goal, but I'd rather like to try out snowboarding eventually. I'd put that in fitness goals, yeah. One of them is like picking up a winter sport. I really want to learn either skiing or snowboarding. Probably start with snowboarding. Amy says, I want to get back on my spin bike as my fitness goal. I'd like to do that once a week to start. There you go. That's such a good and achievable goal, Amy. Trey says, I want to do some gymnastics or parkour. Parkour! Or even get into dance. I want to be able to move in cool ways. I mentioned earlier I want to do snowboarding, so learn snowboarding and surfing. I already know how to longboard. Yay! Oh my gosh, surfing. I want to learn surfing so bad. I can longboard as well, Trey. I also longboard. Love longboarding. Yes. Learning snowboarding. I'm hoping that snowboarding will be easier after having done longboarding. Yes. I love to be able to become really good at ice skating. Elfin Dorn says. Ice skating is really cool. I love ice skating as well. That's a great one. Amazing. Jaden says, I want to lose weight and self-defense. Fantastic goals. And Star says, I like skateboarding as a kid, and I always thought snowboarding looked cool and looked less painful if you land on soft snow rather than concrete. Yes, right. Surfing would be another sport I'd love to try. Surfing seems cool. Wither says, fitness goal, just enough to get me by. My family sadly can't get physically thin. Italians are weird, but work enough to make it something consistent to help both my mental and physical health. Maybe one day I'll get a fitness bike. I honestly miss biking, but outside is not my forte. Yeah, no, and that's a good, even starting with just like a walk a week is good. Like starting with something is better than nothing, right? Bala says, don't know, not sure where to start since I was underweight last year. Go back to a healthy weight, but I don't want to end up like too much and now it's coming back. Yeah, like finding a good in between. Moon says, I want to get back into swimming and be good at as good as I was. Fun. Swimming is another really good one. Mooper says, I'm generally quite fit as it is, but one thing that's been getting into is convincing streamers to be more active and doing workouts with them. Fun. Ring Fit. Example, 1 death, 5 push-ups, 1 death, 5 push-ups, 1 loss is 10 and then change the sit-ups. Wasn't working at first, but people actually been getting on board with it these days. Let's go. Yeah, the fitness goals. Punishing yourself for not doing well. In 10 years, I'd like to be in shape and I'd be very disciplined with my diet. Diet's another good one for like fitness/health. Good one, Talon. Trey says longboarding feels so nice. It really grounds me. Me too. Though I wish there was some nicer places to use it. I kind of learned to regularly skateboard tricks or roller skating. Yeah, roller skating is another. Oh man, you guys are bringing up so many good ones. Ice skating, roller skating, like surfing. Oh man, there's so much good stuff. Yes. That's amazing. Burner says fitness goal, keep using Ring Fit to stay in shape and get my back work done. Injured it while working on a film project back in college. Wishing he still had the footage. Remembers laughing while in the medic bed looking at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hopefully you can bring some of that health back to your spine. used to be generally quite fit, but I won't lie, the fitness year has been a lazy year for me. I started off strong and I fell off hard. Definitely need to fix that for 2023. Same. Amy says, I love my spin bike. It's actually more work than I expected, which is great. What is a spin bike, Amy? Explain to me. What is a spin bike? I don't think I've ever heard of a spin bike before. I have not. Okay, so this is how this works, Gems. I'd encourage you to write down some of your 10-year goals. I've written them down. Okay. Here's an example. Mine are in rainbow. Okay. I split them all up. So now we can move to the 1 year, and then eventually you'll shift it into 1 month. And I'll talk about my 1 month on the next episode of the podcast, because this is getting pretty lengthy. So I'm going to talk about next my voice is going. I haven't talked this long in a while. Okay, so this is how you support your 10-year goals. So remember, one of my personal 10-year goals was to find a location I'd love to live in. How do I support my 10-year goal? How do I support that 1 year? Well, my goal is to visit 3 new states and or countries this year, because that's going to help me find a place that I would ideally like to live. So you see how this works. You have your 10 years, and then you have your 1 year, which is going to support the 10 years. You just do this in bite-sized pieces and start moving towards and accomplishing it. Hello, Axel. So good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Happy New Year. How is your holidays? You got back into the gym a couple months ago and have already lost about 16 pounds. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you, Trey. That's awesome. What doesn't kill you, laugh about it later. I'd be doing some weightlifting for my workout to gain muscle and burn fat. That's awesome, Talon. See, that's specific actions. It's good to hear. Amazing. So, as far as having 5 close people in my life, and this is going to be different, but there's ways you can work on it. Finding 2 mentors to connect with regularly, and making sure I'm making time to spend with my loved ones or friends or people I want to be close to, right? Regularly. So that's how we make sure that that's on the right track. Okay. And for all the goals I talked about with pretty much supporting who I am and being comfortable with myself, girl boss, right? These are things that can help with that. To journal and reflect once a week. Journaling really helps you stay centered and know your emotions. To connect with myself regularly, whether that's doing something really nice for myself, like taking a bath, or like reading, or just doing something like independent and solo. And for my spiritual 10-year goals, to connect more with my spirituality. So one is to go to more meditation groups, or to create a solo ritual, because I love meditation. And just like that whole experience in general. And there's this really great group that I was told about from this group of people that I met through my mom's small group that do this like a Monday church thing, which I really want to try to learn more about my spirituality. So this is all linking back to my 10-year personal goals, but how am I doing it? What am I connecting with this year to start moving in the direction of those 10-year goals? So that's how that works. So I'd encourage you to start thinking about now, what are some of those 10-year goals you told me in chat earlier that you had? What is something you can do this year to move closer towards that 10-year goal, right? Thank you for the hydrate, Pierre. Let me take a sip. What traits do you think the new place you'd like to live would have, Saya? Are you looking for a small town, kind of settling a big town, or maybe even a place that's countryside? That's a good question. I don't know. That's why I'm exploring multiple states. I have ideas of what I want to do. So I really enjoy nature. Like, it's probably definitely gonna have some type of mountains or ocean, probably both. So some of the places I really want to visit this year is like Washington, and Oregon, and just other countries to get a feel for like other countries as well. So that's some of my goals, or that's like some of what I have an idea of, and now some of the places I visit are going to have some of those elements so I can get a better understanding and narrow it down even more, if that makes sense. So definitely nature, there needs to be close places to be able to hike and like really go on nature walks, but I also don't want to be like in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of got to be a combo. It's a stationary fitness bike. You can create more tension by spinning a knob that uses either magnetic force or a felt pad against the wheel. When you use it, you increase and decrease tension. The best part is you get in the rhythm with music, and it's almost like dancing. That sounds like so much fun. Yeah, it's like a mix of biking and dancing. That's cool, Amy. All I can say is I don't come to Florida. Florida's on my list of I'm never living there. I've been to Florida, and I do not like Florida. No offense to any Floridians out here. Do you want to stay in the U.S., or do you think you might even find yourself moving to another country throughout the next 10 years? Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like I love the U.S. I see myself staying in the U.S., but as I'm going to be traveling the country a lot this year, who knows? There might be a place where I go there, I'm like, dude, this is the place. Like, this is it. That's a really great question, Alf. And I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be going to Taiwan this year, and I'm going to be going to Barcelona. Hopefully those are the two like big places, and, yeah, we'll see. So I'm excited for it. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Getting into the gym, actually gathering the equipment to start your own. Here we go. Yep. Star says to help support your 1 year goal. Getting to the gym and actually gathering the equipment needed to start my own art channel on YouTube without being small steps to achieving my 10-year goal plan and getting that new laptop and tablet to help towards my goal of making my own manga someday. Yeah. So like a good place to start then for you, Star, will be like create a list of the equipment you need and then plan a day to go buy the equipment, right? That'd be a good place to start. Mooper says the countryside here in Australia is nice, especially further south. You come across really nice beaches as well as forest and bush. Winter walks are really nice. Ooh. Yeah, definitely got to visit there. I live in Florida. Would not recommend. LOL, Parrot. As a Floridian, I ain't even ever offensive to make fun of Florida. Us Floridians make fun of this place for a reason. Lady Sapphire, the celestial goddess of Scotland. Yes, I have my land in Scotland that I need to visit at some point. I think trying to reach out to new communities and creators and breaking the ice with people, Trey says. Also staying in contact with my support networks as much as I can and not being afraid to put myself out there and be open. And I think these are the steps I need to achieve my goals. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great, Trey. I totally agree. Great pieces. Awesome. So let's talk about career. So one of my career goals is to have made an impact at HTC Vive. So I have a journal that I'm keeping with my progress and working at HTC Vive. So that's a good way to see like how am I making sure I'm making an impact, and just always setting up my weekly and my daily goals. I think are going to be really important to keep me on track for what does it mean to make an impact there. So that's one of them. To make waves in the game dev industry 10-year goal. My 1 year goal to support that is to make one small game to work on and release this year. One small scoped game to get more familiar with game dev and release it this year. To participate in 2 game jams. I participated in either 3 or 4 this year, I believe. So that'd be great to be able to participate, but probably not as many because I have a lot going on. So I had to narrow it down to like just 2. To start working on at least 1 album to meet my 10 musical album or 10 albums that I want to make in 10 years, to work on 1 album. To be thoughtful about my YouTube direction. I talked to you guys a ton about that today. I have solid ideas. To take every opportunity I can with my YouTube channel and with HTC. What's a game jam? You either get together with a team or go as a solo developer and you create a game in a specific amount of time. Some are like a week long, some are like a month long, some are a weekend long. A lot of the ones I do are 48 hours long. And you make a game in a constricted period of time under a specific theme. They're really great for practicing working with a team and developing your skills in whatever area in the game dev industry, if you're doing animation or art or coding or whatever it may be. They're awesome, Amy. I highly recommend. One of my goals is to write out a book I have been wanting to finish for a long time and fix up my writing while I focus on my art. I can add 1 more, I will. Yeah, so Moon, if you want to write out your book, I would encourage you to like set up, I want to write 1 chapter per month and then choose like every Sunday I'm going to work on writing the chapter. That's a good way to break that goal down. Burner says, back to work. My coworker saw me tear up when I told you I see his arrival. Now they won't stop handing me Pop-Tarts. Oh, to cheer me up and saying stuff in Spanish. Doesn't understand what they were saying, but got free hugs out of it. Oh, I have 1 year goal for now to upload matches and random rants about fighting games and games in general. Okay, stay beautiful, Gem. Keep making people happy. Save platinum. Oh, Burner, I hope that it goes super duper well. You got this. Keep crushing it and enjoy work. Thank you for hanging out with us and thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. Mooper says, I believe Riot offers training like that. A lot of Bungie game devs went to Riot to train up and came back. They offered... Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean offers training? What do you mean by that? Dude, the lighting is getting so bad here. It's like completely in the back. Hold on. The lighting is getting... I don't even know. I can't get any better than this. We have like some skylight. Now my forehead is blue. Riot offers training in game dev. Oh, they do? Since when? All right. Mooper, please link this to me in DMs. Jaden, it's going to be different. I don't have an official stream schedule. I mentioned earlier that I will be doing a lot of traveling probably within the next few months. But I'm going to at least try to stream once a week on the weekends. But I'm going to hopefully be able to have a more specific one. I'm hoping soon. So, let's see, do we cover learning? Okay. And just learning about team building because that's going to be essential for me to build my studio with the people, the 10 supporting 10 families thing that I talked about earlier. Business goals: to experiment on my current personal YouTube channel, no fear. We just talked about that earlier. And to be free in and explore my creativity. That's all I want for my business right now. It's just explore. Just fearlessly explore. And my financial goals are to... I'm not going to say specific amounts just for confidentiality reasons. I want to save a specific amount in my savings. I want to save a specific amount for a house or a car. Haven't decided what that's going to be yet. I have a maximum amount that I can spend per month that I calculated, which means I can only spend this much per month if I want to save this amount. So that's something you can do. To get my business account to a certain amount. And then possibly buying a house. Hi, Anzu. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. Wither says my 1 year goal hopefully is to get a temp job. Dude, the lighting is like so blue. Let me see if this makes it better or worse. Oh my gosh. That made it like way spookier. No. Nope. All right. 1 year goal is to hopefully get a temp job. I don't know what in, but something doesn't mess up your mental health. I honestly wish I could have a boss like my brother who actually understands mental health. Well, maybe when you do your interviews with her, then talk about that. That's something very warranted for you to ask during an interview, like how that job supports people with mental health. If you need to step away or do something, that's something you can ask. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Anzu, so much for the sub with Prime for 5 months. Because of you, I became a VTuber. If it weren't for you, I'd never been here where I am. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Anzu. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow, Anzu, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. 1 to VTuber Senpai, 1 to Dragonator, 1 to Shaku, 1 to Simmer, and 1 to Zeb. Oh, Anzu, I really, really appreciate your support. Thank you so, so, so much. Thank you. I hope that everything's going super well for you. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. Yes, that is okay to say. Thank you. My holidays have been amazing. How about you? Killa, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Feeling a little blue. Dude, the lighting. This whole situation's gonna be fixed soon. It's gonna be fixed. I have my own independent game company. Talon said I want to... Oh, wait. Let me wait for for subs to stop so they're not in podcasts. Okay. Let me see. Talon said I would have my own independent game company, also creating a 24-hour radio creepypasta live stream. That's cool. I'd also create an album collection for my creepypastas narration, just like what the Mr. Creepypastas did, and sell it online. I'd also love to make a living off my art as well. Oh, very nice. Lots of really cool goals. Duran says my only 10-year goal is to maybe figure out a 10-year goal. I must figure out my 10-year goal in 10 years. That's funny, Duran. I believe. Mooper said sent the link for Ride. Thank you, Mooper. I'm going to check it out. I really, really appreciate you letting me know that. That's amazing. And I'm going to look into it. I have to go for a bit, Sai. If I'm not back before stream ends, I want to say it's great to see you on stream again. I'm glad you have a good Christmas. I'm happy with where you are now. I truly hope you have an amazing, more fantastic 2023. I know you achieve great things next year. You're going to crush it. Thank you, Star. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Senpai been lurking, I see. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it, Anzu. Thank you. We're currently talking about our goals right now for 2023. I talked about my 10-year, and then I talked about my 1 year right now. Okay, so for learning, so this really correlates well. As you guys have heard, I'm waiting on school degrees right now. This year is not going to be a year of the degree because I have to focus on other things. So my 2 master degree goal, we're putting that off at the moment. For music, I need to choose one music program to practice and learn. And then I'll split that into a monthly goal. What does that look like monthly once I get to the monthly ones? And then choose and practice a game engine. Unreal Engine is probably going to be the one. And have a basic fitness routine, which I had a really good start to this year, but kind of fell off. To do Bunpo studies on Japanese. Bunpo is the name of an app to start towards my 1 language goal. And then to play piano monthly. To choose a day of the month to practice piano. So that's all my learning goals for 1 year, because all that 1 year is going to support the long 10-year that I talked about earlier. Oh, on your birthday. Oh, Monsa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I can't play guitar right now because I have my nails on, but I'll sing for you another time to let me forget. Monsta, enjoy. I hope it goes wonderful. Thank you so much. Enjoy your sleep and happy birthday, Monsta. I randomly dusted off my ZBrush and discovered I can sort of do it. Yo, let's go, Killa! I really want to learn ZBrush too. Are you going to school for music, or is that something you do on your own? Something I do on my own, yeah. I mean, I'd like to go to school for it eventually, but something that I'm doing on my own right now, yeah. I've released 1 original song with the help of my friend, and a cover with the help of my friend as well. I'm hoping to branch off and do some of my own. I gotta bounce. Those 10-year goals ain't gonna achieve themselves. Have a wonderful stream, everyone. Good luck with your goals. Sounds good, Trey. Enjoy. I mean, for fitness, it's just a fitness routine based off of all the stuff that I want to include in fitness. So those are all my goals, which are crazy, but amazing and exciting. And that's like, this podcast is going to be a something to help keep me on track with those goals, and reaching those goals. So I'm very excited about it, and I just want to learn and grow and move forward. So I want to hear, we'll open the last half of this podcast, or part of this podcast, to chat. Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask regarding content growth, creativity growth, personal growth. Honestly, any of those areas we're open for at the moment. And if we're not going to go into it, then I'll say we won't go into it. But any questions right now, or just things that you guys want to talk about that have been roadblocks for you towards moving towards your goals, or just anything in general regarding like how to grow, or how, like, I've been thinking I want to do this, but I don't know quite how to approach it, right? Stuff like that. So I'll open the floor a little bit for that right now. Amy says, I'm going to be learning ZBrush in one of my upcoming classes. So excited. Ooh, that's so exciting. I'm excited for you. I've been really wanting to learn ZBrush for a long time. Amy, you'll have to let me know how it goes. I'm excited to see some of your ZBrush work. Mooper says, I've never had one lesson, always taught myself by ear to learn the instruments I play. That's cool. Yeah, some people are really good at being able to learn stuff by ear. ZBrush is so satisfying to use. It's sculpting. It's like digital sculpting. I've done a little bit of stuff with clay, which I've really enjoyed, but ZBrush has been one that I've wanted to dive into for a long time. I like 3D modeling a lot. It isn't on the top of my list of things I feel super I mean, I'm excited about it, but I'm more excited about music, I think, at the moment. It's intimidating at first, but once you find the tools you like, yeah, no, for sure. And the UI is very different than any other UI I've heard, and I've used it a bit, so definitely. Cookie said, I'm debating on saving up for a PC in 2024 because we plan on moving next year. Oh, exciting. Are you going to build the PC or buy a pre-built Cookie? And I hope the move goes smooth. Hi, Ghost. Welcome in. How are you? We're just talking about New Year's goals, plans, resolutions. Welcome. Dude, the lighting got so like dark so quickly. This is why I needed to start stream like way earlier. But tech issues, you know? Tech issues. Yeah. Did I write? Yeah, I did write that down. Okay. Just to give some announcements here again for those of you who may have missed it. I am going to be hosting this month an art competition in our Discord. And the top prize is going to be a drawing tablet. I have many drawing tablets that I'm going to want to be starting to give away each month. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that if you haven't already. Again, you can follow me on Twitter. I will announce stuff there. Discord's another really great place. So definitely keep up to date and an eye out for that. I have some new videos hopefully coming up soon that I'm excited for. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be big excite. Short month, 22 hours left. Wait, 22 hours left in the month? No way. No, it's the 30th. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, next month. Oh my gosh. I just had such a brain disaster. I was like, what do you mean, Zell? Oh my gosh.
It's not like you're super or anything, but
Baka.
Baka.
Thank you so much, Zatham, for the super chat of 10. I really appreciate it. Still at work, only caught bits and pieces. However, hope the stream is working out. Here's a little extra love. Thank you for the support, Zay. I hope work's going super well. Sending the good energy to you in your new year. And thank you again for the support. A question I am wanting to put myself... Oh, okay. Moon has a question. Okay. So Moonilla in Twitch chat has a question. A question I am wanting to put myself out there... Oh, let me see. Moon says... I'm wanting to put myself out there, but I am not sure how to go about it since I am so small. So putting yourself out there, I'd say start with something that you're passionate about. What is a platform that you've been interested in diving into? Like, are you really excited about YouTube videos? Are you really excited about posting on Instagram? Are you really excited about diving into the Twitter culture? Ask yourself, where do you want to start? What are you passionate about? And what are you what are you creating, or what are you making, and what platform supports that is another direction you can take. So say you are an artist, like Instagram might be a really good place to start. Say you want to do more like video production stuff, YouTube might be a really good place to start. So figure out what platform is going to support, and then choose some projects to start putting out on that platform. Don't worry about your size right now, like how small are you, medium, big, whatever. Don't worry about that, because the first phase of creativity on YouTube or on any type of social media is just creating the thing and forgetting about the numbers, because you have to have an understanding and a sense of your style and your own process and your own creative flow before numbers even matter, because you need to have an understanding and a process of how it's going to go for you before you really want to address that. So hopefully that helps, Moon. It's a really good question. The art contest has been a while since we had one of those. Yeah, it's been a long time, Cookie. We're going to be doing one. Talon says on Twitch, what are your thoughts on Blender sculpting as opposed to ZBrush? Sai, I heard that sculpting on Blender is not as good. There's program limits, because ZBrush is built to sculpt, right? ZBrush was built for you to be able to sculpt. Blender is good. It depends on the use case. What are you trying to make with it? You could probably pass by with Blender, but if you're trying to work in the game industry, you probably should learn ZBrush. It would be my opinion. So it depends on your goals and the use case. Blender has a lot of good sculpting tools. In fact, there's a great 3D modeler here on Twitch named Rushzilla that some of you may have heard or watched before, and he uses all Blender to sculpt, and his models are beautiful. So it depends on your goals. Labria says, is joining the contest for fun an option? Yeah, if you win first, you can pass your prize to somebody else. Absolutely. If you can jump into the learning the Blender one, it's going to grow so fast. Yeah. And you can use Blender as a starting point to sculpt, and then sculpt even more in ZBrush too. Reddit's great too if you find the right community. Yeah, for sure. Mooper says, look for commissions across Facebook and Discord to help get yourself out there too. That helps show your work and more of the community around you. Yeah, Mooper, really great pieces of advice. Zelia says, yeah, ZBrush is directly for sculpting. You can even edit videos in Blender. You can edit videos in Blender? Can't recommend it. Blender is like a multi-tool for everything. Dude, it blows my mind. I always learn new things that Blender can do, and I'm like, what? What? Yeah. So if we have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to be wrapping it up here soon. Ask your questions now, forever hold your peace. This could be the first episode of the podcast, so my goal is to do the podcast at least monthly, maybe bi-weekly. I don't know yet. I cannot commit to a specific time yet because I got to look at my calendar. But I want to do the podcast to talk about my goals and how they're going, these 10-year goals, and what my week looked like each of those weeks, and kind of just start building like documentation of that, and then talking with people about their goals and where they're going with it too. So that's the idea. Very exciting. Yeah, Blender's insane. There's a lot of stuff in Blender that I want to try too. Bum, bum, bum. I need some stretches right now. My body is like, please. Blocks, let me stretch. So Zelius has a question in Twitch chat. For community building, which one would work better? Making shorts with your own VTuber voice or making shorts with a voice overlaid on top? For community building? What do you mean your own VTuber voice or your own with a voice? What do you mean by that? I have the feeling a lot of people jump off after seeing a real voice. Oh, do you mean like VTubers who like raise their voice or their inflection? I'd say it depends on your community values. What are your core values of your community? Is it to be really open and honest and like genuine? In that case, you might want to use your real voice. If it's to promote like a completely different thing, like being really cutesy and just playing into this like fantasy cutesy world, maybe you do want to stay more on brand and be like more cutesy. Oh, I see what you're saying. No using clips from movies. I think a mix, because I think to make good videos, having a mix of B-roll and your real character is good. So I think you need to do both. I think you should have both because it gives the person more visually to be able to watch, right? I would say both. You can also experiment, try a batch of content, like 10 to 15 clips with both, and then try one that's just your VTuber and see how they perform. And then that can give you a good indication too. A lot of content creation is just like trying something and then like evaluating and grabbing like the information from how it turned out. Rusty Old Car says, to begin language goals, I started volunteering remotely last week and it instantly created the focus on learning Korean. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Rusty, that's perfect. That's a really great starting point. I love that. Rusty Old Car said, adding Korean Sign Language KSL into the challenge starts language 2 and moves forward a fitness goal of building dexterity. Oh, yeah. Rusty, that's fantastic. Amazing. Hooray for A/B testing. Yay. Moon says, question, how is there a way to keep an audience interested in you if you don't show your face or act as some way? Hold on. I'll reread it after. Chic, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate your support on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you. And welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl. And I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Moon says, question, is there a way to keep an audience interested in you if you don't show your face or act? At some way, some may want very typically cussing or yelling. Most people want this in my area of creation. I think that you will never win if you don't choose yourself and who you are. So be who you are and find a way to make it work in that niche that you're interested in going into, because that's going to add your own unique twist and make your content uniquely yours rather than just replicating somebody else. So I think there's lots of ways to keep audience interested in, and I'd recommend that you study things on like retention rate and how to keep somebody interested in, but I don't think that you have to show your face to be able to do that. And I don't think that you have to act to do that, because there are some people who are very monotone, very much like this. They don't show their face and they do well. Everybody has a different way. Talon says, is it necessary to use a bunch of social media to get noticed? I ask because I know a self-help YouTuber that don't use a lot of social media because he believes it's very toxic and bad for your mental health. The only way he uses YouTube and Discord, and he blew up very fast, and I have a cult following still. I think social media is a tool. I think there are good parts about it. I think there are bad parts about it. I think if you're not going to use social media to get noticed, then what are you going to use to get noticed? Maybe you don't have to use social media, but then maybe you have to go to a local event in your area and be very present and connecting with the people who are in your physical, real space, right? So that would be an alternative to not using social media. So if you're coming across a barrier of, do I have to do this to get noticed? Well, ask yourself then, how can you get noticed without doing that thing? I think that can help you out, Talon. Hi, Shadowy. So good to see you. Welcome in. How is modeling going? Hello, hello. Hope you're well. This community is such a blessing, especially at this time. I hope you have a happy new year. I'm going to set up my phone to back up and lurk. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Shadowy. I hope things are going well, and thank you for the kind words. Durin says, I feel too old for real long-term goals, so I'll just have to cheer on you youngins. Oh, Durin, Also, Red, thank you so much for the sub at tier 1 for 27 months. I appreciate it. Red says, good evening, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful year. Let this new year be the year you reach for your goals and push yourself to the best you can. You're all amazing. I love you all. Stay amazing. Thank you, Red. I hope you're doing super amazing, sending the best energy your way. And thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Going back to what Durin said, Durin, I think that you are never too old to have a new goal. You are never too old to have a new dream. You are never too old to have any thoughts about how you want to progress in the future. I'm literally telling you, Durin, I'm going to be out here at like 70 years old as a grandma, and I'm legitimately going to be like out here on Twitch, be like, yo, what's up, gamers? Today we're going to be trying to build this Eiffel Tower. I've never done this out of toilet paper, and this is just a goal that I really wanted to accomplish in my life, and it's a dream to build my toilet paper Eiffel Tower. Like, I'm telling you, if there are things you're excited about or things you want to try, who cares? Like, literally, who cares? I know it's easier to say, like, when you're not in that position, but I say you should go for it. I say if there's things you're excited or want to try, that you should go for it. Canoe, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello. And Moonilla asks the last question from me. What would you recommend for community bonding, like on Discord or Twitter events? Does this help in growing as a creator? Definitely. The more trust you can build with your community, the better. I think answering questions like we're doing now is a good way to build trust with your community. Another way is to do like events with them. Like you can do movie nights or connect with them. Maybe like you do a game night every once in a while. Answering questions, like I said, is really good. Sending them thank you notes or thank you letters, like just sending them a message telling them you appreciate them. If you have them on Patreon, you can send them like a little thank you card or something. So those are some ways for community bonding that I think help a lot. And you could always ask your community too, like what is something you'd be interested in doing to help grow as a community, and get the feedback directly from them, and that will help too. Shadowy says the modeling went well. I want to post the final video. Only have the YouTube link. Got you. I'll give you permission to post the YouTube link, Shadowy, in the chat. Just let everybody know I let you. Having and using social media is important. It protects you in case you only use one website. You're doomed if they ban you there. Yes, being on multiple websites helps a lot. That's why people say to spread out to like Twitter, YouTube, like choose 3 and try to be active on those 3, because if something happens to that platform, you could be gone. Think of all the people who did Vine. Some of those people, like, you never really heard from them again. Some of them moved over to YouTube and people found them and stuff, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Having and using social media is important. Oh yes, Zelia said toilet paper Eiffel Tower is very specific. It was a random example. I don't really have that goal. Like I don't want to do that. That's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of gross. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But just like crazy stuff like that is really fun. Sure you don't. Dude, now we got to make it a goal. We got to make a stream. We got to do a stream with building a toilet paper Eiffel Tower. Okay, we'll wrap up the questions there. If you guys have more, feel free to answer, but I'm going to stop the recording. I don't really have an outro right now, so I'll record. I don't know if I'll record the outro separately. Let me think for a second. Okay, I'll record. I can record one here just in case. Okay. So, this is the pilot episode of this podcast. Hopefully you've enjoyed if you've been listening. I have a lot of goals, a lot of lofty goals. We have a lot of goals in the chat too from the Eternal Gems community, and we're all excited to pursue these goals and to see how they go. I can't wait to update you on the journeys, the struggles, the things I'm just so frustrated with, and the things that are going really well. I think I've been wanting to have some sort of documentation like this for a long time to start immortalizing my creative process, and that's kind of what I want this to be, and who knows how it will develop. So I'm so excited for it and whatever it looks like as it continues to grow. So thank you all so much for joining us on this podcast, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye. Okay, I'm not actually leaving. Okay, that was just the end of that. All right, sweet. Rusty Old Car said, I don't know how old Durin is, but my father's 72 and we are headed to Alaska for him to start prospecting for gold as soon as the spring thaws. That's so cool. Zelia says, have you ever tried OpenChat AI? Ultra helpful for brainstorming. No, I have not. OpenChat AI. I have not tried it. So for brainstorming like ideas? Brian nearly closed Twitch. Oh no. I know, it's that instant like, oh, we're leaving. Oh, we're leaving. Dude, this lighting situation, I can't wait to get it sorted. Look at this insanity. We have like the brightest light behind me. My whole face is in like this looming like blue shadow. What is going on, guys? What is going on? All right, let's get some music playing. Oh, this is our future funk vibes. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't even know. What is this song? Edgy Saya. Yeah, I can feel that with AI with questions. It gives you answers. Oh, it's so fun. That sounds really cool. That sounds really fun. Yeah, there's been lots of crazy AI tools coming out lately. It's been interesting to see the development. Killa says face lights. Man, I repurposed a large fish tank light and now I just blind myself. I'm fine. Better face tracking. You repurposed a large fish tank light. That's what I'm saying. That's how you got to do it sometimes. You got to pick up the stuff that is like whack and just make it work. Just make it work. Dude, this music's a vibe. All right, gems. I'm going to get going here soon. I got to get some food. But thank you all for joining me today. I cannot tell you, gems, how grateful I am for everyone. How blessed I am that you're in my life. I love hearing everything about your journey, your goals, where you're going in life, and how that's going for you creatively. I'm so pumped. I'm so inspired, and I'm just so fueled. So thank you so much for sharing all of your goals. I know it can be a lot. It can be very vulnerable to share those things because we get scared, and it's like, what if we don't reach those things? But I'm really, really proud of you if you shared your goal today. Even if you wrote down a goal and didn't share it vocally or just thought about it and didn't say anything, I'm really proud of you. Great work. It takes a lot to have this forward thinking and to think like, what can we do to reach the things that are exciting us and making us be fueled and be passionate. So just thank you all very much. And like I said, I was very nervous to come back to stream because it's been like 2 weeks and I haven't really said a lot. So just thank you for sticking by my side, even in moments of absence. It means so much to me, gems. I cannot tell you how happy and how thankful I am today for all the good conversations we've had and all the memories and moments that we've been creating and sharing. Hi, Noodle. I hope you're doing amazing. And thank you for all my friends watching on YouTube, all my friends on Twitch. I know it's confusing to maybe my YouTube friends seeing a ton of Twitch restream bot. I am multi-streaming. I don't always multi-stream, but I wanted to kind of share this chapter with both YouTube and Twitch, so I decided to stream on both today. Yeah, I only use one of those LED strips stuck to my desk frame. Whatever works, right, Kat? Also, I hope you're doing well, Kat. Mine's essentially an LED strip, but it's one of those Aqueon lights, so it's just different settings, work on a timer and whatnot. So cool. Yeah, I'm being forced to lurk. Stuff's coming up IRL. Something might have to have my phone standby. Things escalate. Yeah, I hope that things, I'm sending the good energy your way with her, and I hope that things get better. All right, so who do we want to raid is the question. Let's see. We got Pumpkin. Hope Pumpkin's doing super well. We have Jenny Smile. She's really cool, but she's okay. Pumpkin is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're gonna go raid Pumpkin, guys. If you have the raid emotes, feel free to use them. We're gonna say happy 2023. You're gonna crush it. This will be our raid message, okay? I'm gonna spam it though. Feel free to copy paste it. You can use other emotes too if you don't have the Sai emotes. Okay. I don't know why mine's not highlighting. Dude, come on. Dude, it's like highlighting for a second. Okay, no, it's fine. Something like this, all right? I put crush it. Fix it. I mess it up. Wait, I've put crush it, not crush it. I need to switch the R and the U. It's this one. Copy paste the new one. If you copy paste the old one, you're gonna crush it. Okay, there we go. I put crush it. All right, friends. We'll see you next time on the Sapphire Star. I'm planning on hopefully streaming again this weekend on one of the days. So I'll see y'all shortly. Now we're cursing it now, Mooper. Why you do this to me? Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, gems. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for the support. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday. Get some food, watch some movies, do something fun. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy. My audio for this is gone. What the heck? We're just going to a dark screen. Oh my gosh, we need to get out of here. I'm sorry, guys. It's broken right now. Like, my OBS is like 90% all broken. It's fine. We'll just sit on this dark screen. Void size speaking. Bye. We're just going to send everybody over immediately because everything's broken. Okay.